What's up? What's up? Welcome. We welcome you to another episode, Uncensored Minds Reloaded 184. I know you guys are used to seeing the shit starter with the shades on, but tonight I'm rocking the shades because I got some shit to say tonight. So I hope you guys are ready and you got your snacks, your water, your wine. You know how we do. Make sure to say something in the chat so that we can know who all is here and who all is rocking with us. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and to and to share the video because you're already going to hit that thumbs up button. I hope everyone has had an amazing weekend. Are we ready to get this shit started? Because I know that I am. We got a great show lined up for you. Lots of laughter, lots of fun, and of course, the shit. Make sure that you guys are ready. See where you at.
I don't know.
I don't know either. My phone is going off. Y'all heard this shit in the background. I'm sorry. I'm always the problem child. Y'all already know.
What's up, people? Welcome to Uncensored Minds, the world's greatest conversation. Like you said, this is episode 184, the entertainment quick spin. Um, Before we get into the shenanigans, is the sound right, everybody? Because E said I was underwater. How's everybody doing? Make sure y'all say something in the chat so we can see who's all rocking. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Nell will be joining us shortly. He might be like trying to rub one out real quick.
I'm trying to roll one
Yeah,
out. That's
he's,
wild.
he's trying to rub one out real quick so he can feel good when the show starts. But
I cannot.
how was your weekend, Ish? Like, you good? What's the word? How's everybody
Hmm.
doing, man?
My weekend is always, rather quiet. I'll be on my chill. But it was a good weekend. I got out. I got some sun yesterday and today. I spent some time with family and friends. So, it was definitely a good weekend for me. What about you?
Um, I'm gonna get into that story in a second because there's a story that goes along with that.
Oh
But
shit.
um, would you say you was doing chilling?
Yeah, no, I said for the most part, my weekends be chill, but I was able to get out both
I
yesterday
just
and
want
today.
to say you was chilling.
Huh?
So that's what you said. You was chilling.
It was chill. Yes.
So what is this? What is going on here?
I mean, that's chill for me. I mean, look, that's chill for me. But I was outside. Yeah, I was outside. My skin, I was getting
You was
some sun.
outside, Joe.
I
Go
was
in the fuck.
outside.
Each was
I was
outside.
outside.
Talking about
Yeah,
she is chilling all weekend.
I was. I mean, I was. That is chill for me. You know what I mean? That was something calm, when I pop out. That was something
I,
calm.
I cannot.
I'm feeling like right now I don't be given the pressure. Like I
Right.
be real calm, and sometimes,
Yeah,
I be feeling
Angela.
like
Each was
some
outside
pressure.
showing out, man.
I was. I got some
Exactly.
sun. My skin was able to
So,
to
chilling
get some of
outside,
that.
showing out.
Thank you
Um,
guys.
you did say that you went to the movie, so tell the people how was your movie experience. I don't want to give too no spoiler alerts or nothing, but just you went to the movies. Would you say did you like it? Yes or no?
Mhm. Yes, okay. I went to the movies to see Bad Boys. What is it? Ride or Die 2. So it's not really Bad Boys 4, Bad Boys Ride or Die 2. I really enjoyed it. This was like one of my favorite ones. It wasn't the favorite one, but one of my favorites. It was really good. And if anybody knows me, I am a lover of Martin. Martin is like
Right.
one of my favorite comedians. And oh my God, I just thought he was hilarious in this one. And so I definitely say it is a go see. If I could make a suggestion, please go to see it in the theaters before you watch it at home. It's always nice to be at home and to chill and to rent it and you comfy cozy in your crib. But honestly, it's so action packed and there's so much comedy in it that it would be better on the big screen. Like I feel like you would enjoy it more. You'll be present with it more. So go see it in the theaters. It was so good.
All right, so this is my story time for this weekend, and I'm gonna need. I wish Nell was here, and I'm gonna need your help on that. And Congie, I need y'all to back me up, man, because I might have caught possibly maybe caught a case each, but I'm gonna
Oh
tell the story,
no.
and then y'all tell me if I'm bugging or if I wasn't bugging. So I was at work chilling, minding my bi as normal. You know, my stalker's to the left of me, but she's not bothering me at this point. But she was there. She was in close proximity.
Mhm.
So, eesh, we've been talking about this lately, and our conversations may have brought this karma upon me. So, this nigga walks past my DJ booth, right? And he stops in front of me, and he just like stares at me, and he's like, "How you doing today?" And that's all he said. Like, and he stood there and he stared at me for like 5 minutes. And I was like, I'm just looking around like, am I bugging or is this nigga on some weird shit? Like, is he trying to holler at me? Is he Jeffrey Dahmer? Like, what the fuck is happening right now? So even my stalker comes walking up on me. And she was like, what the fuck was that? Like, that was some weird ass shit. Like, so am I bugging or like, what the fuck is happening?
Yo, that is wild. That's kind of creepy. For a man to do to another man. That's the type of shit that normally happens to like women. And this is what we talked about before when I was saying like men sometimes make women feel a tad bit uncomfortable.
But
But
I'm
that would have
saying
been, yes, that was a little weird from a man to another man. How you doing today? Like what was
yo,
that energy?
this is Ish. For the rest of the night, now I understand how women feel, man. I get it a lot, but it be from women, so it don't really like
Right.
it be from women, so it don't really like throw me off or bother me. But now I understand. I felt dirty, Ish. Like I felt dirty. Like I needed to go home and take a shower. I felt dirty.
See, that's wild. So when he said that to you, and the instant and how it made you feel at that point in time, like did he come back around? Did he like throw you like looks from across the room for the rest of like what happened?
There were still looks here and there, but I was like
Okay.
trying to not pay no mind and try to like stay on what I was doing. But
Hmm.
it was a couple walking back and forth kind of thing, and like some
Okay. Right. Did he seem to play for the other team?
I don't know, and I wasn't
You
trying to find out. I
you
don't
said
know.
I don't fucking
Trying to
know. I
find out.
don't know.
It was super weird and uncomfortable. I felt dirty. I had to come home and take a shower. No, no.
Right. Right. Yeah, because that seemed kind of a little weird, a little suspect. But wait, what did you respond to him?
No, he asked me. He just asked me how I was doing, so I was like, "I'm good. Like I'm
Oh, you
chilling.
just responded, I'm good. Okay.
Like I'm good. I'm chilling. Like, but he just.
Yeah.
But after I said I'm good and I'm chilling, he stood there. It was like still staring at me for like a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's definitely
This
weird. And it wasn't like y'all had any interaction prior to this to be able to say if it was
motherfucker before.
right. That's what I'm saying. You know how sometimes, you might have had exchange glances with someone and then they walk over to you and the energy is off because they think the glances are a little, you know what I mean? You looking at them sideways and shit.
Right.
So it's like y'all had previous interaction a little bit just by the eyes, and they come over to you and be like, "How you doing today? Like, what's up with you?" This don't even seem like there was a reason for him to even like stop and stare the way that he did, even asking you how are you doing. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It was
Watch
ridiculous.
homeboy. Watch
I'm
watch
not.
your body. Watch your body.
Look, I'm not gonna watch Homeboy. He better stay away.
That was the first time you ever seen him in the establishment, like ever.
Hey, now I'm on my guard.
Right.
Like, so you just stay away.
Hmm. Yeah, and that had to be crazy. That had to definitely be crazy for you to be like, listen, I felt dirty. I had to go home and take a shower. Like I felt uncomfortable. I see how women feel. Like it had to be something and a specific type of energy for you to feel that way.
Facts, man. It's
That's wild.
ridiculous. Shout out to See No Stress. I see you in the chat.
What's
Slaughter
up,
Gang.
lady?
Slaughter Gang, what up? Yeah, I felt dirty. It was weird and uncomfortable. Um, yeah, no. I
Yeah.
understand how y'all feel now. And that's why I don't, do that type of energy to women as well. Like,
Hmm. And Rhonda says, he thinks you're handsome, and I get that, and I'm gonna let T speak too, but I get that, but it's a thin line between, admiring someone and not really knowing the space that that person is even in to give off that type of energy to where
oh,
somebody feels uncomfortable.
no. My aura does not give off that. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't even know. That's what I'm saying. Like for him to even pour his energy onto you, not knowing, like it's not like he know that you go that way or that you giving off some type of feminine vibe or whatever, where he can pick up that hey, he might play for this team. Like you're not giving that off but for you to put that energy out into the atmosphere, sir, to make somebody feel uncomfortable. That's wow.
yeah, it was a little ridiculous, but that is my story time for this weekend. That's what I've been
Hmm.
trying to tell y'all, man. My real life is be like
Hmm.
I can come on here and tell y'all a fucking different story every fucking day about some shit that either happens to me or I see with my own eyes every fucking day. Like,
Thanks. That's wild.
I don't realize. I hate to hear
Look,
that.
I'm like, watch your body out here. Watch your body. Don't that blue and yellow look great, guys? Make sure you get your drip,
Oh,
your Uncensored Minds drip,
I'm
your
glad.
raw honey drip. We got both men in the raw honey looking all sexy, sassy, and classy.
I'm
Wow.
glad Nell's here.
Yo. Don't tell that story no more, man. Tell that story. Oh, you want me to come up there and kill him?
Hey, listen,
What's
Nell,
up, Nell Gotti? What you got? You got Raisinets or you
I'll
got your sunglasses?
go ahead and there.
You got your you got
Nell. So how was your
What's
weekend,
on?
Nell?
Huh?
How was your weekend, Nell? Are you feeling any better because you have been dealing with your little sinus issues? I don't want to say little, but
Yeah.
the sinus issues.
Like I'm
Are you feeling
still in
better?
the mix. I'm still in the mix, but I'm here. You know what I mean? It was a beautiful day in Zamunda the past 2 days, though. Definitely a beautiful day in Zamunda. Like it was popping, but we back.
yeah,
We here for the bullshit tonight. You already see them two
bags.
can't find mine, but
We
I
are.
got some shit to say tonight, and I was outside this weekend. So what's up?
and you oranged up. Like I was like, damn, I let her outside like that.
Yeah, let me outside. Let me outside.
Right. So before we get to the icebreaker, I do have a couple of things to address real quick. First off, yesterday I got an early morning text from one of me and Nell's close personal friends, man. Um, we did take a loss, in the manner of our block and things of that nature. So I just want to tell the people, when you grow up, when we grow up, uh, it be like these certain old heads that be around, like niggas that do work on cars and shit like that. And we're gonna get into this later about parenting and shit like that because he was like a stepfather to
A
you
lot of
know to one of our close personal friends, and you could see the difference from when he was there and then when he wasn't there no more.
for sure.
And we talked about structure and the parent shit a little bit on the last episode. So, I just want to say rest in peace to one of our old heads, Kelvin.
Calvin, what up, Calvin? Yeah.
You know, so I just want to make sure we shout that out. One of the Bloody Fields own.
Yeah, and shout out to his daughter.
Right.
She going through a tough time right now. Mama, we got you.
Thanks. And Oris as well. Y'all might remember he was on the platform before when he was speaking about his son getting killed. So
Mm.
Yeah, they lost their stepfather and her father. So it's one of them things, man. It's one of them things, man. But before we move on,
All of
this was my epiphany, Ish. So I had an epiphany about I need to do something or find a way to like slow my brain down or just like find a way to live oblivious like the rest of the world. So I think I need to start smoking or I need edibles or something because these people will be out here living their best life. Like nothing fucking matters. Like I
I
don't
can.
like so. And the main people I see, they be on the shits. They be on the shits, man.
They
So
be on their shits.
I don't know, man.
So, do you think that you would be like, some people they are able to, operate?
Right.
Do you think because you are not necessarily a smoker or you don't do edibles or whatever the case may be, like, do you think you would be able to be a functioning, indulger?
For sure. I would definitely be. I mean, I'm not gonna there's no like I'm not a virgin to none of this shit. So
Mhm.
I know what it is. I know what it is. Like I could do it. It's just not a thing for me. But
Right.
it's just something that I've been thinking about because I don't understand how people just be walking around out here oblivious to the world, like, and it's just cool.
It'd be their world. And everybody else is just a squirrel trying
Facts.
to get a nut fixed.
Jeez. My head be hurting.
Listen.
But we
So, but it's crazy that you're saying that you would have to conform.
that's what I'm saying. I need my towel. See, I forgot my towel. I need my towel because
Right.
I'm throwing in my towel. It's got to be me at this point. It's got to be me at this point because the rest of the world they're having a fucking ball, or so they say.
Well, it's always, you. When it's the outside, it's always you, me, you. You know?
All right, so as we move on and get into the icebreaker, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button, say something in the chat so we can see who's all rocking and rolling. And we might have spoken about this a little bit before, but I want to just get an update. So, what are people, and y'all two specifically, what are y'all doing outside of work? Because, like, I need to know what people's daily, like, hobbies or their favorite thing to do outside of work.
And Nell said, I'm out of here. Um, what's my favorite thing to do
When y'all get off of
outside?
work, like when y'all come home and y'all get off of work or y'all got a day off, what are we doing?
I mean, for me, it's like I do a lot of like writing, or I do a lot of reading and learning and jotting. Um, like I'm so simple. I guess maybe it's my age or whatever the case may be. Like I don't really want to go out and be out around fucking humans and around people. Like I'm cool on that. If I go out, it's somewhere chill. Like I went to the movies. I want to go get something to eat. You
So
know.
let's say it's a regular degular day and you at the crib. Like, what is your favorite thing to do in the crib?
I'm either cleaning or I'm either, like I said, reading or I write or I'm watching something on the television, trying to catch up on a show or catching up on some movies that I haven't seen or something like that. Like I don't be doing much. I'll be on my chill.
No, what's your answer?
I be doing the same thing. When I get that day off to just relax, I try to do that. Um, I just found ways to do things that make me happy. You know what I mean? As far too often do people want you to do the things that they want to make them happy, but you gotta give back to yourself a lot of the times. And having that one day off does that for me. So my day consists of me just chilling, being on myself.
Hmm.
Sometimes you need
Hmm.
rejuvenation. Like not even sometimes you need the opportunity to just sit back and just relax in your own thoughts. just kind of figure out what your week is going to look like coming up, or reflect on what you went through this past week or something like that. So yeah, if anybody tell you differently, that's a problem.
All right, let us know in the chat. What is y'all daily routine or habits? Like, what do you do when you're not when you get off work or when you get a day off? I seen Sarah in the chat saying something about grandchildren. Like, are we just playing with the grandkids? That's what we doing. That's what the fun. That's where the fun is. Like, where's the fun at, people? That's what I want to know.
Like we gonna get into this tonight because we got that on tonight. Like, it's really gonna be on that. But let's dispel some of these rumors that some of these people be having. Like taking time for yourself is key.
Facts.
Taking a moment just to get your thoughts together is key. Like, everybody wants you to be what they need you to be, and nobody don't ever ask you, "Oh, is you cool? Is you straight?" Yeah, they might ask you that, but in the grand scheme of things, they want you to be what they want you to be. And when you're not, they catch attitudes and they get in their feelings, and it just be crazy. Like, and I get it, but I don't get it at the end of the day, because when people be going through what they going through it, and they'll never understand that there's others going through things as well. So I'm not sorry for taking time for myself no more. I used to just beat myself up of how can I be there for everybody else when they need me to be, and not pour into myself. And you get it to a certain point, you really get an opportunity to see it. You're like, damn, like, I ain't never asked, am I cool? I ain't never checked on, or what, and I mean, whatever the case may be. And you catch your attitude for whatever reason you catch your attitude for.
Shout out to Giselle. The Slaughter Gang is pulling up, and shout out to the Slaughter Gang, man.
I might not got my glasses on, but I'm gonna do the shit. Yeah. You hear dark monotone voice that's coming at you. It's not that regular no voice. It's that kind of voice that's going at you.
Stephanie says she goes for walks in the park and line dancing on Tuesday nights. I want to go dancing. Who know how I dance? I'm trying to do a little tango.
Yo, we was just talking, me and my girlfriend, we was just talking tonight how we used to go to the crab and do the line dancing.
Oh, dancing then. I want y'all all to dancing.
Wait a minute. Nadine is here. Shout out to the Slaughter Gang. She says she swims 3 times a week. This is what I want to talk to people about swimming, man. People, when we go to the pool, right? Can we do some swimming, or are we just going to the pool?
Man, fuck that pool.
I will hope there's some swimming going on. It's very therapeutic, the swimming.
Nah, shout out to Nadine though, because I be catching her videos. I mean, very inspirational. She definitely be having a message in her videos. So shout out to Nadine. I ain't saying fuck her pool. It is what it is, man.
I see a lot of people in the chat saying cleaning. Is cleaning fun?
It can be. Cleaning can be therapeutic as well. You put on music, and you just get to it. Cleaning can be very therapeutic as well.
All right, Angelia. So when you go to the pool, what do? You just sit there?
She wade in the water.
How the song go, Ish?
Wade in the water. See, I'll fuck you up. See, only you. Look, and then I'm my dumb ass talking about some wade.
Why? Y'all continue to let us know, whatever y'all do on y'all free time.
There we go. Yes.
At this point, I want to have some fun. That's all. That's why I brought it up, because it seems like nobody's having fun doing shit. That's all.
But it ain't nothing to do. Like, think about it. See, think about it. What's really fun out here to do?
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm a fun person. Like, we could be sitting in the house doing nothing, and I'm gonna think of some funny shit for us to do. Like, we gonna battle on some shit. Like, whatever. Right. We can have a song battle. We can have a dance battle. Let's have some fun.
Thanks. I'm with that type of energy though, for real. Otherwise, I'm sure.
Like,
Yeah. No,
Oh,
She
I cannot take you serious.
what happened?
I cannot.
she said
I love.
it's in the water, but yeah, that is basically waiting in the water, Angela.
Yes, wading in the water.
But shout out to y'all, man. But we can get into the entertainment quick spin. Do y'all have anything else y'all need to say or address before we get into this shit? So then we can get into Nell's favorite segment after that.
Ready, ready.
Nothing,
I see a
nothing to
lot of
say. I
people
have
clean.
nothing to say without my fucking attorney.
I cannot. I see a lot of people cleaning, man. I guess that's the new fun. Cleaning is the new fun once you get past 40, I say. Cleaning be the new fun, man. All right, people, let's get into our entertainment topics, and we can start off with some more people are on the SA list. If y'all don't know, SA is sexual assault or sexual harassment. There's two more entertainers that have joined this list, and it's Kanye West, who some people love, some people hate, and singer songwriter wrote songs for Beyonce, Rihanna, etc., etc. The Dream, both being sued for SA. Now Kanye shit is a little wild. Y'all know the deets on Kanye shit?
His shit, yeah, it was like a lot of text and pictures and videos to
Now
his
you gotta
assistant.
don't give him the Good Morning America version, Ish. Do you know what the text said?
Yeah, a lot of like the beating his dick and racist shit. I
Is
don't know word for word,
the
but
text said, "Is my dick racist?"
yeah, it's my dick racist.
One of the texts said, "Is my dick racist?" Another one of the texts said, "When we have normal business conversations, I'm beating my dick."
But okay, go ahead. You can finish, and then I can say what I want to say.
I
How
mean,
can you finish after that?
right?
But knowing Kanye, like we know Kanye, right? Is that something to take? Like, do you think he's playing? Do you think he's joking? Do you think he's just being facetious as he always is? Like,
Ish, we just spoke earlier about how I felt dirty. Now, if I'm the assistant, that's a little wild.
right.
Don't tell me you beating your dick off when we trying to do this work here. They said Janine. They say he sent that to his assistant, who they said maybe came from OnlyFans, so it's not too far off. But if I'm your assistant now, I don't think that's the that's the first thing I want to hear if we trying to handle business. Like
Absolutely.
I don't want to answer the question about is your dick racist. No, you think you got a racist dick?
Yes. Only for black women.
No, got a racist dick, y'all.
I cannot.
Only for black women, for sure.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay,
Hey,
these text
you
messages were definitely
you
out of pocket.
you be the assistant, Ish, because it said that this assistant was paid $4 million to be his assistant. So if you get paid $4 million to be somebody's assistant who is Kanye West, maybe that's part of the course. You can take a little. I'm beating my dick
A
while
little verbal. Yeah, I'm beating my dick while we in meetings or I'm text messaging you. What did he say? I'm beating my dick when?
I'm beating my dick when we're having conversations about
I'll
business.
say back up, back up, back up. Didn't
What's up?
they say they want the audio with the video?
Right.
Makes sense. Make it make sense.
Hey, Ish, you're the assistant. What's up?
See, sometimes I don't know. I don't think any by any means necessary is feeling uncomfortable or sexual assault okay or any perverted things. And I was just talking to T about somebody being perverted to me. Like it's different. I get it when it's not in course. I understand it. But to me, like you got to read the room. Like sometimes Kanye is just he say shit just out of pocket all the fucking time in interviews and all of that. And so I'm not saying that what he was saying wasn't wrong. I'm just saying read the room and know who the person is that's saying the shit. because it might not be geared necessarily towards you. I just know that the motherfucker that I work for who paying me 4 million is just fucking off the hook. And he is just out of fucking pocket, out of line, off the hook all the fucking time.
All right, so as our legalist, does she win this civil suit?
I mean, it depends. It depends on a lot of additional details that we may not ever see or know unless, we are able to really break down and assess the lawsuit itself or, the claim itself. Um, but yeah, there's ways around that. There's a ways that a defense can, really steer that, you know what I mean? Because give the full context, not just give bits and pieces of these text messages.
Wait
Give
a
the
minute,
full
Ish.
context.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute, Ish. Get your fucking boy right now. Get your fucking boy. Get your fucking boy right now, Ish. Get him, Ish. Stop sipping and get your fucking boy.
I
Again, hi. I can't. Why you say it like that? You is so crazy.
Get your
Why
fuck.
he the
Get your fucking
right? You
boy.
ain't doing good enough because your little hearts ain't come up. There you go.
Get your fucking boy, man. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, man. We
Okay, nah. Yeah, but him and his wife are like pew to the moon. I don't know. I mean, I definitely, like I said, can't take away anything from anyone who is feeling uncomfortable in a certain situation or what have you. But again, you got to know the individual whose mouth is coming out of. And it doesn't make it right. It just means you have to understand that, maybe this is not the job for you then. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's sexually harassing you or that he's moving to sexually assault you in any way, shape, or form. It just means that this might be a forum that's not for you.
But if you were coming from that industry, like say you were a OnlyFans participant or a star tender or a stripper, maybe, does this even bother you?
You're like, what, nigga? Go beat your dick on your own time. That's what I would have said. Don't do them during our meetings, yay. Beat your dick on your own time, my nigga.
Um, see, no stress. He was sending his assistant text saying that, asking her, "Is my dick racist?" and saying that he jerks off when they having like business conversations and shit like that. So Kanye is going to be. This is going to be a cut a check real quick on top of her 4 million that she was already getting. So
Which she claimed that he wasn't paying her.
yeah,
So
you know,
she had allegations of non-payment and stuff too. It's just like, okay.
right? Yeah, you know that's the rumor about Kanye that he doesn't pay all the people all the time
Hmm.
that he works with. So I'm pretty sure that'll be tossed and included in the civil suit for her to get her 4 million on top of whatever they give her for this, which would be just like lunch money for Ye. But this could set her up for whatever the fuck she wanted to. So it's all fair and love and war, man. But moving on, man. The Dream. Anybody know the deets?
Yeah, so basically, an artist that worked very closely with him, I believe her name was Shani, Shani or something like that, Shani Moore, basically stated that she was in a relationship with the Dream at one point. He was abusive, he was violent, um, that they had really violent sexual encounters. He was manipulative, he was psychologically damaging to her. And if you all know that he was married to Christine Milian, and she actually, did a couple of interviews that kind of stated some, it didn't come out exactly like this and as horrific as this other girl is making it seem, but she did make some of the same claims in regards to their relationship and his mannerisms, etc. So, there is a current lawsuit. She was his protege and she was side by side with him, very close with him. So,
All right, I will say that this lady was an aspiring artist, and when you get into the room with these kind of people who are like super producers or whatever, and they make you these promises of I'm gonna make you a big star, and then y'all start fucking for these opportunities, which nobody asked you to do, but you chose to do it because he said he gonna make you a big star. Be careful. He said he held her down. He forced himself upon her. We're all dogging it, and recorded all of this shit, and said if she ever spoke out, I will embarrass you with these tapes of these actions.
See, that's why you gotta be careful, right? And that's why I be saying, like, we get in relationships, and we, whatever the case may be, and let's say we have a passionate sex, or we role playing, or whatever the case may be, and shit go left later. You can use that and say I sexually assaulted you by holding you down and doing all this wild, crazy shit. Like, that's why you gotta. That's why, like, each when we be having intimate conversations, T's John, or when we be having, your segment, I'll be like chilling a little bit. Like, only thing I'm going to do is smother you and shit.
Okay.
So I ain't going to get the sexual drum. I might get the little homicide drum, but like, people got to be cognizant of what's going on, because somebody can use that shit against you and say, "Oh, you sexually assaulted them."
Facts. I see people in the chat speaking about Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright is a talented artist, but I wouldn't believe everything she says in her little blogs and interviews. She be a little wild. Some of the shit, like I always say, some of it's true, some of it's a lie. But I'm cool on the Jaguar Wright shit.
Yeah, I'm cool on the Jaguar Wright shit too.
Yeah. Because even crazy ass Orlando Brown said she be telling stories and shit. Yeah, she do too much.
Facts. But more people going to be coming out on this essay list. So
let me ask y'all something. Do y'all feel like the whole movement against Diddy and just the coming out of those allegations kind of opens the floodgates for people to feel comfortable enough to come out and speak upon their truth, etc., against others? Like, do you feel like that this is the campaign that's going on right now?
For sure, because it's not about Diddy. People think that Diddy is the big fish, pause. They think that Diddy is the big fish, but there's people way above Diddy that's who they really trying to get. And it's not just about Diddy per se. It's about a lot of people in the industry, or that is high up, like COOs and CEOs, all of that shit. They be doing a lot of nasty shit. Just because they can.
Yeah.
And it ain't right. And now it's starting to come out.
Crazy.
It is what it is. Be careful, people. No means no, even when it means yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even when it means yes, man. But moving on, I think we did talk about Ish, because this was Isha's sister. So we talked about Eboni K. Williams before. I don't really know what her title is in life, but
she is a what is she?
what I'm
Go
saying.
ahead.
I don't really know where her title is in life, but Eboni K. Williams got blown up when she talked about I would never date a bus driver, and Ish and a lot of
She's an attorney. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off. She's an attorney.
and a lot of other people said they wouldn't date the bus driver as well. So she won't date the bus driver, but she's now pregnant by artificial insemination. So you don't want the bus driver to be a potential father. You don't want to have a father for a kid. But like, I'm confused.
They be giving me backwards vibes, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't.
You don't want a father for the baby because he's a bus driver, but now you want to go have a baby with no father.
Right. Okay. So let's break this down, because there's many layers to this that we can discuss, right? All right. So number one, let's be clear. I said that I would date a bus driver. I'm just going to reiterate for those in the back, right? I said that I would date a bus driver, but that if he had no
Ambition.
ambition to be more than just a bus driver, even if he wanted to remain the bus driver, but he could just be doing more community things, more other business things, all of that stuff, that I would not stay with him. Okay, that's number one. I just wanted to clear that up for the
Wow.
people.
I still don't understand why. Like, so,
Yeah,
but
because it's just not enough for me. Like, just being a bus driver is not enough for me. I need you to have more ambition, be more, have more goals, have more dreams, tap into, creative spaces. Yeah.
Guess what? Hold on now, Ish. Guess what the bus driver could do? He could have been the stay-at-home dad. Now you don't got no dad for this baby.
Oh no, yeah, I get it. There was many scenarios that we discussed where we said, "Hey, listen, maybe, he is the bus driver and he does community outreach and he's touching the kids and being an impactful figure in their lives." We did discuss all of that, but I mean, just for a man who is not doing anything other than just going to work, riding the bus, and come home and scratching his nuts
oh,
and drinking a beer.
is
That's
that?
what I'm talking about.
But does that go for anybody in any profession that's just cool
No,
with
no,
it?
no. I was just speaking on, yeah, I was just speaking on the bus driver.
All right.
What if he
Yeah.
pilot, an air pilot, and he always don't want to just fly airplanes? And that's the same thing as being a bus driver or
Yeah.
mechanic.
Yeah. I just need, for me personally, and I can't speak for all women, I just need my man to be ambitious. I just need him to be ambitious. I need him to, even in something of comfortability, you know what I mean? And he making good money and he making moves and he
Oh,
locked in to whatever. I just need him to be ambitious to achieve more.
but what if he's the best damn fry maker at McDonald's?
Okay, well then how about we own a McDonald's?
But you gotta build it.
Then let's build it.
But what if he the best?
He's
What if,
just making fries.
what if
Okay,
he
he
like?
making fries and then what?
All right, but
He's
this,
He's making fries and then what? Is he just making fries? He just going and taking them out the grease and throwing some salt on that bitch and then going back, taking his break and twiddling his thumbs?
what I'm saying is it's a process. So he's trying to work his way up. That's not his.
I get it. I get it because I have multiple small business and I'm trying. I get it. The ambition has to be there. As long as ambition is there, I don't give a fuck what it is. He could be taking out trash. He could be changing oil. He could be a mechanic for a living. As long as the ambition and the attempt and the try is there, then I'm cool. If you just doing the same thing over and over again and not trying to be greater or to build or to get there, then that's what I have the problem.
but isn't that ambition him getting up every day going to
That's
it?
what I'm saying.
Ambition, that's not laziness. That's not
No,
complacency.
it's not lazy, but it's
On the same thing I'm doing. He getting up every day. He going to work and he making what he can. He doing what he can do to take care of himself.
okay. But do you not have make it make sense? Are you not writing a book? Do you not have additional ambitions?
But if I never
Yeah, we all get up and
if
go to work
yeah,
every
but
day.
if I spoke that, nobody would know that. So that bus driver might not have had spoken to the normal
Okay, but I'm
to other people. That don't make
but
it
I'm his person, so he going to speak to me.
all
I'm
right.
going to know what
But
his
you
ambitions
take
are.
the bus driver because he got no ambition. What
Right.
what if his ambition was let me get good on this, let me figure out the process, and maybe 20 years from down the line or 15 years after I can start my own drink. Maybe he don't have that to say right now because he just trying to figure out what his path look like. That don't mean his
I get
ain't
you. And I don't listen, I don't take away from it. I just say that that's not for me. I need a man with vision. I need a man with uh, like,
All right.
just some direction. That's it. I'm
Okay.
not knocking it.
Okay. Let's stay on Eboni K. Wells because
Mhm.
Giselle said it's her choice. And yes, it is her choice if she wants to bring a fatherless child into this world. But like I always preach to the single mothers and things of that nature. What now?
that's not a good choice though.
That's what I'm about to say. It's not a
And
fucking good choice.
the choice because suffer in the long run is the kid. Like
Right.
both, as we see nowadays, we see and we always talk about where both parents at. These kids need parental guidance And that come from not just the mother, that come from the father and everything. So like that's not a real good choice to make to be a single mother.
It's a selfish fucking choice.
Yeah, you depriving a child of knowing who they father, like having a father in their life. They own father. That's crazy.
So do y'all not think that at the dating pool these days, like that it would be okay for a person to have a choice to not necessarily find somebody that they wanted to co-inhabit with than to just, get a sperm donor and not have to deal with anybody else?
I'll speak to that, and I want to say shout out to Giselle, because
shout out to you.
I basically had a single mother after my father passed away, and I've been a single father. So I'm not.
Hold up.
Hold on, I'm not banning. I'm not,
question without people taking this disrespectfully. Were you to be a single mother when you conceived that child?
That's what I'm trying to go. Right, that's what I'm trying to go now. There's a difference from you being with somebody and then it not working out, and then now you're a single parent, to you from the gate just jump out the window and be like, yo, I'm gonna just go get artificially inseminated and now I'm gonna be a single parent. That was a choice, and that's a bad fucking choice. I don't give a fuck who says it's not.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a bad fucking choice. But shout out to K, man. Your thing, man. Be mindful that when that kid is looking for a father, be ready for an explanation. Be mindful that when he grows up, like hopefully you have brothers or cousins or uncles or whoever, you have male role models that you can place in his life, something like that. Because if he's missing that, that's another part of it that y'all famously skip over. Like it's just all good to not have no man in a child's life.
Yeah.
Here's what it is, man. Shout out to her.
But not damn, like what we saying is not you can't be a single mother, that y'all don't have the wherewithal to be a single mother. I'm just saying y'all didn't, people don't go into the situation like, all right, I'm gonna be a single mother.
Right.
It's more or less that's the situation that's at this time you're placed in, or whatever the case may be.
It happened.
It happened.
It wasn't your first A1 choice to be like, I'm gonna just go have a baby. It's just gonna be me and my baby.
Yeah.
All I know is I see the struggling single mothers who be going to school, work, the baby being overnight daycare, like they barely be having somewhere to live. And she got money, so this ain't her situation. But still, that time, would you say she's an attorney? So she ain't home watching the kid?
Yeah, she's an attorney. Yep.
That's all I'm saying. Watch out for the babies, man. Somebody else love the babies, man. And I'm saying fuck them kids. And y'all gonna make me take up for the babies.
Fuck them kids. What's happening? Fuck them kids.
Y'all make me take up for the kids. Listen, man. Now you're Nick Cannon now. You got 12 kids out here. Are you getting your balls in short for $10 million? Nick Cannon got his balls in short after his 12th kid. He's planning on having more children, people. He got his balls in short for $10 million.
But what's the purpose of getting your balls in short? Like if somebody's gonna cut them off, like then you would get paid. I'm confused.
No, I guess if he get an accident, if something happens to his balls, like if he get like a disease in the balls, or he hurt his balls and he can't reproduce anymore, he'll get the $10 million, which will go on, I guess, be divvied around the kid. Who fucking knows why these people do that? Like that's stupid.
Right, because I'm like, okay, you get your balls insured, right?
Right.
And then like, okay, what do you think are going to happen to your balls? But I got it. Like, okay, maybe something might happen. Okay.
Yeah, I will have to look more into it to see, what is his whole purpose around it. I guess it's the thing like when the boxers get their hands in short, but I don't know. Where does the money play the part? And who accounted this to $10 million?
Right. And I didn't even know. I mean, I've heard people get their hands insured,
Right.
because they're a boxer or things like that. Like the testicles being insured is definitely a new one for me.
It's dickhead actions, man. Like he's a dickhead.
I can't. Shout out to Nick Cannon. He is a legend. We ain't going to
Mhm.
dispute that. But this whole 35 kid shit that you trying to do, you look, him and Eboni K should have just had a baby. Now she got a father for her baby. What's
But
up?
she don't want to be. She wouldn't want to be a baby mama of an eighth baby mama or whatever she would be. Like she too.
So
She seemed like
I'll ask the ladies then, and you can chime in as well, Ish. Is it that hard or is it that bad outside that you just don't want to deal with the man, period, and you would rather choose to have a baby by yourself just
oh,
because
it's
you want a
bad
kid?
outside.
Just
It's
because you
bad
want a kid.
outside. It depends on the need and the want for having a kid. Because if you want something so bad, but you're just not happy with what you've been encountering in the dating arena, then you're willing to then be like, listen, I will raise that kid with love. There are children out here that my mom worked for the National Adoption Center for 40 years. You hear me?
Right.
There were children, and there still are children who are not loved, who don't have families, who don't have homes, who are abused, who are left for dead, etc. So in her mind, she's basically saying, listen, I don't have to wait for a perfect relationship or a perfect situation in order to, be a mother. Sometimes there is a whole process to when dating. You know what I mean? You're not just busting out dating somebody and then 6 months later, boom, you popping out a baby. Typically, that takes time. It takes building. It takes getting to know each other and all of that shit. So she probably like, listen, I don't have time for this, and I don't have time that it's not going to work. So I'd rather have a child, raise it with love, and the baby won't be missing a thing.
You sure?
I mean, maybe she might have other people that can be father figures to the child.
I had a father figure and I still missed mine.
That's what I was about to say.
Right.
Having a
But
father is
maybe
not.
in her mind, she's basically stating, hey, listen, I'm going to try to do whatever it is. I want to be a mother so bad that I am willing to take this chance.
But
That is
Well,
that's
typically what she's saying.
cool for
Mhm.
shorty. But what about the kid in the long run? Wanting
Right.
to know who his father is.
I said
Wanting
it's a selfish choice. It's a selfish choice because yeah, it's
Definitely a
something that
selfish
you
choice.
want,
to know.
but you're not putting the kid in the greatest environment that a kid should be in. Every
Just
kid deserves to have two parents.
just think, we just seen this on the Shy. If you haven't seen the Shy, go check out the review of the Shy. You dig?
Right.
You know what I mean? Go check out T's review of the Shy. But Keisha didn't know who her baby father was. She speculated who she thought it was until the kid got sick. What happens in a situation like that? You go out here and you picking up sperm.
That was freezing up people.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it, but then there can always be a perspective where that option is not as horrible as it seems. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I'm not saying,
definitely a. Mhm.
right. I'm not saying it's always horrible. What I'm saying is it's a selfish choice. Like it's a selfish choice to purposely bring a kid into the world without a father is a selfish choice.
I got a question.
So
How come we give Nick Cannon so much praise and we shout out his praise and shit? He out here doing what a lot of these other niggas out here doing, going around making kids and shit. Is it because he got money?
he does take care of his kids.
But is it just because he could take care of them? Because I know people that has fathered a number of kids, right? Fathers to a number of kids. They take care of their kids, but they still get shitted on like, oh, this nigga got babies by all these different chicks. He ain't no good. He just running from woman to woman. But we'll praise Nick Cannon and say he a legend. We'll watch his TV show. We'll say he's funny. We'll do this. Is it because he's a celebrity that we put on pedestals? and not the common Joe who does it? Or is it like, I want to know the reason why we don't get a backlash to these motherfuckers that we come to laugh at and tune into every week?
Who's bashing the common Joe though?
Huh?
Who's bashing the common Joe though?
A lot of people bash the common Joe. Oh, he got too many kids. He got kids by 5 and 6 different women, and this, that, and the third. And how could he, but he could still be taking care of his kids. Nobody don't get that man the praise, but we get Nick Cannon the praise.
Well, it's always biased when it comes to celebrities.
It's because celebrity,
right?
That's what it is.
Most definitely, it's always biasness when it comes to celebrities, but also, it said that he is a good father, so we ain't gonna say that he not.
Oh no, I'm not saying. I'm asking for the common Joe, who might be a good father too, but he got 7 kids or 8 kids or 9 kids or whatever. He take care of his kids.
Well, for the most part of that, it's theorized that you can't afford it. Like if you're not a celebrity, you can't afford it. You can't afford it. That's what they're saying. That's what the line is.
Oh, all right. So
you have the time.
I can't afford it. That's why I don't have no. I can't afford me, so I know I can't afford no child. Ding, ding, ding. Diana is the winner of the day. We idolize and we shit on the common Joe.
All right, people.
Who pissed in Nell's cornflakes today?
I cannot. No, you pissed off? You want to get some shit off?
Yeah, last topic. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, you know I love getting your shit off. Pause.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get it. We definitely gonna get it.
That was our entertainment quick spin. Nell has some shit that he wants to get off his chest, and we'll play along.
I just want to understand. Like, I just want to understand and aware of the world. I just don't be having I be clueless. Like, we be clueless. We place people on pedestals and won't hold them accountable the same way we hold, the common person accountable, or the things that we say and do don't align with a lot of the things that we really say and do. So let's get into the shits tonight. That's what we here for. That's why y'all got your glasses on. We're not making fashion. We going right there.
You can go first.
Introduce the top. I'm gonna.
All right, so we're gonna break down and discuss some innuendos that just like ideology that maybe past their time, or maybe a falsehood, or a lot of things that we were taught growing up just are not true or not resonate in the modern days world. So, where you want to start?
Let's start with the beginning, because the beginning of the day is the beginning of the day.
At the end of the day going in.
All right, so let's start with something that we commonly hear all the time. Is not what you said, is how you say it.
Right.
That's definitely an innuendo that needs to be debunked, because it's again, people will say they don't mind hearing what you have to say to them. It's the tone and the in what you deliver it. But I think that's cap, because it's not just how you say it, is what you said that has them in a frenzy, that would allow them to get defensive or turn off their listening skills or not hear you in a complete form, is because they didn't like what you said. But I think that we're so conditioned to say, oh yeah, well, I heard you. It ain't what you said, it's how you said it, but you still haven't heard me because you still turned yourself off of. So I think that's one of those many innuendos that's out there that should definitely be changed.
That's an excuse. That's an excuse, trying to find somehow or some way to deflect from. No, I just didn't like what you said, because at the end of the day, when you're having conversations and the person's passionate or you're passionate, the way either one of y'all say some shit, you ain't gonna like it. Like, I don't like if you yell it at me, but I ain't gonna get my feelings about it. Like, what did you say? I need the words that you say matter to me. The words that you say matter to me more than if you yelled it or whispered it or however you said it. I don't give a fuck how you say it. The words matter the most to
Words
me.
matter. Absolutely. I think just people use that as an excuse to not hear you or say they haven't heard you or whatever the case may be. Why are we listening for tone and pitch? This ain't the orchestra. This ain't fire. Like
it's a cop out. It's just like, no, I can't. I'm not listening, or I stopped listening because you was yelling. Like, are we fucking 2 years old?
Yeah,
like, cut it the fuck
out. That's one. Aisha, you want to go and spill
I
one?
got sensitive ears.
Shit.
I got sensitive ears.
That shit in your window?
No. No, I'm just saying, like, when people say sometimes, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Some people, will say they have sensitive ears.
Right.
What?
They're not able to, take it in and it land properly. Mine is don't dish it if you can't take it.
Oh, shit.
They can't. That's a big one.
Some people will say that they can dish it and, oh, I can take it too. But the majority of the time when it's reciprocated, if anything is reciprocated at some point in time, 9 times out of 10, most people can't take it. And so that's always the thing. Like they tell you, like, don't dish some shit if you can't take it back. But 9 times out of 10, they can't either.
Yeah.
So that's one that bothers me.
Another one to go is when they be like, I'm with the shit. You're not really with the shits. It's somebody give you the shits and then you copping a plea or whatever the case may be, or you saying, oh, it wasn't what you said, is how you said it. That's again another one of those ones that go with that.
Yep.
See, what about you, Tim?
Can I get in trouble?
Bro, this
You
ain't
already gonna get in trouble if you said that the sky was fucking green today.
This ain't good morning.
All right, I want to say, I want to get rid of this, or this is not true always. It can be true in certain instances, but not true always. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
So what you saying, motherfuckers got Sahara Desert boxes?
No, everybody got wet.
I'm saying that's a false.
Everybody got wet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's a falsehood from the 80s that people use to make themselves feel better and say the black and the berries. No, it's not always. Sometimes the black and the berry could have some sweet juice, and sometimes that blackberry.
Say, I feel like you pandering right now. I don't feel like the energy from the last.
Where Peter at? Where the fuck is Peter?
Listen, Nell, I'm about to say it. That blackberry is trash sometimes. It's not sweet. It's not juicy.
The blackberry ain't juicy. It's tart.
Yeah.
What we doing here?
What is we doing? Go ahead now.
And see, Diana said mine is what you said. It is sweeter.
That's what they always say.
The blackberry sweet.
See, that's the thing, man. People gotta realize that if that's the case, you ain't gotta say it.
Yeah. So my next one is I shouldn't have to teach you. You should already know.
Oh shit! I hate that joke.
That's a heavy one.
That's another big one because
you're grown. You should already know.
Yeah, you grown. You should already know. Like how? Yeah, I'm grown. I know some things, but I don't know you. I might not know your wants and your needs. Or I might not know how you want me to do it today because it could be different from last week. Why are we in fear of tutoring, right? Even if you look at it as teaching, why are we out not in the business of mentoring and tutoring the person that you're dealing with or the people that's in your circle? Don't you want them to know you your qualities, your flaws, all that, so they can get the best out of you and you can get the best out of them in the way you need it? You should be mentoring someone daily on who you are and what you are and what you need. Why not?
That's laziness or unfair expectations, shit like that. That's all that is.
What people don't understand is you sell yourself short.
That's a fact.
You sell yourself short.
You only putting yourself in a bad position, because if you teach somebody how you like something, that only helps you out. It only helps you out if you see somebody.
Oh, I want to speak to the people that's saying teach me, and I want to be taught. Right? I know it sounds good to say those things, but are you being receptive to the things that's being taught to you? Right? Because if you saying, all right, teach me, and somebody, gives you a lesson, quote unquote, or gives you something to learn about them, are you really taking that in and saying and applying that in your daily progression with them? Because we could say, oh, I'm willing to be taught, or I'm willing to listen, but listening means after you listen, you had an opportunity to digest it, and then you carry out what you heard. Are we doing that? Because we could say we good communicators, and we could say we want to be taught. We could say we loyal. We could say we good friends. But if those actions ain't being reciprocated when it needs to be, are you just there? Question. That's my question.
That's a fact.
Ish, what's your joint, Ish? Because it's crickets in the Congie tonight.
What's up, Congie?
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
What's the cake?
Whatever the cake may be.
That sounds stupid. Because if
You can't have your cake and eat it.
If I made this cake, if I baked this cake, do you think I want to eat the cake?
Chill, anime.
I make the cake.
Have your cake and eat it too. How can you control what somebody else is doing anyway?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Do you think that if a person, let's just say you wanted cake.
How far have we made it, man?
Not far. Not far. Do you know that's still being said? You can't have your cake and eat it too. How can you still in 2024 control what somebody else is doing? Whether it's cake, whether it's whatever.
Maybe they should change that from you can't have this cake and eat somebody else's cake. That's what I.
Maybe.
That's what I. Maybe that's it.
Maybe, because I mean that's really what it all fucking boils down to any fucking way. Motherfuckers like that's mine. They are possessive of that. They don't want you doing anything else outside of that if you're with them.
That's outrageous.
He said that's outrageous.
Kaji, what is the deal, man? Are y'all being quiet today?
Being quiet tonight, but I got one that's gonna wake the motherfucking streets up. If a man wants you, he gonna make it happen. Another one.
Fully.
What you think about that, Ish? What you think about that?
Fully. What if a man wants you, he gonna make it happen?
Yeah.
That's facts. Far too often are there too many signs that he's just not that into you. Was that a movie? He's just not that into you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Signs though.
Huh?
What's the signs though? Speak on that. I want you to speak on that real quick.
I mean, I can say from my perspective what the signs are, right? The signs are, as Nell just stated, he's going to make it happen. That means he's going to be present. He's going to show up. He's going to engage with you. He's going to make plans. He is going to, show you, whether it be verbally, if he can't physically show you, or physically show you, just how much he wants you in his world, in his presence, in his day-to-day, whatever the case may be, and however that may look for each individual situation. I'm saying that if a man ain't really that into you, there are going to be a part of those components missing in the day-to-day.
Okay. What's happening?
Will that change though, based upon actions and things that he's getting from the person? That
absolutely
essentially change that for him and steer it
Yes,
a different way. And I think I
absolutely.
speak on that part as well because I
Yeah.
get lost in the translation of hearing, oh,
Mhm.
man wants you, he's going to do everything he possibly can. That's just
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
that's
And as you're stating, that means he wants you. That means you are displaying certain things, certain qualities, certain affection, certain whatever that he needs, right? In order for him to want to commingle and intermingle with you. So that should be a given. You already have to be doing things and be proactive in what it is that you are doing and who you are as a woman in order for him to want you, whatever that may be. So you got to know the person that you're dealing with in order to know what it is that he needs as well. So yeah, it goes both ways. It don't just go one way. And I hope that everybody does know that, ladies.
Damn, fuck it.
yeah, I was absolutely. We hear that all the time when men will um you know all that, and he will, if a man wants you, he's going to pursue you, right? Yeah, that's true. He going to pursue you, but if after the pursuit or during the pursuit, if you're doing crazy shit, or you're not receptive, or you got red flags of your own, isn't that man going to reconsider or pull back something or do something different? Should take each.
I mean, listen, for everybody, it's going to be something different. We all have different perspectives, we all have different feelings, and sometimes it doesn't take as much for others as it does for some, right? So some people are just simple in certain ways. That doesn't mean that you don't have to give the efforts, period. Like, you know what I mean? You could be a simple man now, you know what I mean? And you cannot require a lot from a woman. But that doesn't mean that she has to just meet those and then that's it. You know what I mean? You want an active partner. You want activity to happen. You want reciprocation. You want things lined up and developing as you go along. It's just not, okay, I'm here. What he gonna do for me? You know what I mean? What, that's it. And then he's got to show me everything. We, all of us, everybody, each way, two-way street. Everybody has to be active on each side.
To your thoughts.
I'm trying to figure out who lied and who was lying and leading people on. That don't
Who was
necessarily
lying?
don't say that don't necessarily mean that he was lying and leading her on. Maybe it wasn't what he thought it was. Maybe it was corny. Is that
Not
not?
corny shit.
It might be corny. Is
Maybe
that?
corny.
It might have been corny.
All right, so this is where it gets crazy because then does the man then have to say this shit was whack? I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, are we allowed to say that?
No, because then
I mean, I feel like sometimes you have to say it because why not? Then it's a forever wondering phase
but if we
for
say
the
that,
woman.
then we get accused of playing and we wasn't serious. We was
No, I
aim.
hope not. I
Yeah,
hope not.
we already
I
established.
know, but I would want to hope that if somebody said to me, you were whack, the energy was whack, the pussy was whack, whatever the case may be, that you just got to take that on the chin and say, you know what? I'm just not for him in that way. And maybe he just not doesn't want to move forward in any way, shape, or form. Like,
Who gonna say
how could you telling
that?
me that my pussy is
Oh,
whack,
he,
me then
oh, he,
turning around?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I do want to know everything. When did I say I didn't?
No, no. I think she might be agreeing with you saying. Like, I
Right.
think I
Oh,
think is I'm challenging you, and I'm not
oh,
asking
oh,
it
okay, I got
because this is
you.
the
No,
point
but
we're getting right now.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think that by you telling me that my pussy is whack, could I then turn it around and say, you're being a certain way, because that's your perception, and that's a fact maybe for you. Like, your shit is not that, it's whack, and I gotta move on. I can't then put that on you.
Right, but I don't want it to get lost in translation because yes, sometimes men do lie, sometimes men do lead people on, and also sometimes it wasn't good.
Not even
He don't like you.
not
I
even
don't saying not even the sexual part of it.
yeah.
Maybe later on he found out he don't like you. I don't mean he was playing games or he was leading you on. Things just changed, and that's okay.
That is, and it can't be a blame game. Like, you know what I mean? It has to be okay. Like, it's a lot of things that, it'd be difficult for a person to hear or a person to receive critically. You know what I mean? It'd be some shit to really like sit and be able to digest some shit that somebody is telling you. But then you're able to then be like, all right, cool. Here's this perspective from this person, and here's how I have to move forward. If by you not knowing and not knowing the truth and what it is, then it's just going to be a whole bunch of fucking assumptions floating around and nobody knows nothing.
Right, but I'm all for the truth and I love the truth, and this is the year of truth. But we're not going to act like everybody's going to accept the truth.
This is
Yeah.
true, but this is where a lot of the breakdown of communication happens. This is where a lot of finger pointing happens. This is where a lot of people can't move past certain shit and be stuck in the same fucking space because they don't want to hear the truth. The truth will fucking set you free, whether you feel like it or not. In the midst of it, the truth is going to fucking set you free, whether it feels good or not. I mean, I hear some truths and I fucking cry. I did it today. Like, you gotta hear that shit sometimes, whether you fucking like it or not.
All right, can I ask y'all about this one, because this one strikes a chord in me as well.
Ain't about getting
I'm going to make myself happy.
Huh?
That's what they say. I'm going to make myself happy.
I'm going to make myself happy.
I'm going to make myself happy. I'm happy with myself and things of that nature. And you should be happy with yourself. You should make yourself happy. But I don't know about y'all. It's a different kind of happiness.
I'm saying
happiness from the other side.
I'm not happy with myself.
It's a different kind of happiness from the other side. What you saying now?
I said I'm not happy with myself right now. I'm thinking about getting a facelift. I'm sitting here playing with the
I can
look.
I can die. They'll make yourself happy right now.
Right, we say a lot of things in life, right? And I think we say those things to pump psych ourselves up. Right? When it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be normal. It's okay to be what you are. But we psych ourselves up to tell ourselves that we this and we that. We can handle this. We can handle that. Nothing bothers us. I'm this and I'm that. And it's okay to not to be that. Because when you realize that's not you, then you don't have to fight this facade that you got to continue to keep putting on, right? If you just that's why these innuendos came about, because you get tired of hearing all these things and it don't be the case. Like y'all, like we'll always say, well, tell me and don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. That's not really what you want.
Right.
That's not really what you want. So don't say something because it sounds good or it's been pumped into your head from time and time again. Because somebody who told you that lied to you.
Facts. That's a fact.
Somebody that told you that it's okay, for that has lied to you. So you've now been accepting the concept of being lied to. So you weren't fed the truth. Or if you ask me a simple question like, how does this look? If I tell you it looks fucking terrible, it's going to hurt your feelings. So we're not in the business of hurting your feelings, because remember, if a man really wants you, he's going to make it happen. And if you truly love me, you're not going to hurt my feelings. So we lied to you, and you become accustomed to that because it sounds good, instead of saying, instead of being okay with the truth. And if you say you really okay with the truth, you can never be emotional when it comes to you, when it hits you with it. You can't never get overly over the top with it once it's presented to you. You'll be accepting of everything if the truth really does set you free. So really, are we really lying to ourselves? Yes. So you're not even telling your own self the truth, but you want somebody else to. How?
I said we gotta stop. At what point we're gonna stop lying to ourselves?
Right.
We lie to ourselves every day when we tell ourselves we okay and we're not okay. Yeah, and that just for you to get through your day, so you can be sane, so you can kind of maneuver through your inabilities or whatever inequalities or whatever you're going through. That's what you need to do. But we lying to ourselves because if we're not okay, we're not okay. Or whatever the case may be. If you're not with that, then don't be on that.
And that's what I was getting ready to say.
We ain't gotta be. We be putting on a fucking show for the fucking public who don't give a rat's ass. We be putting on shows for people who at the end of the day don't really give a fuck. Because if they did, they would really be on some checking you shit like, yo, my man, yo, sweetheart, yo, friend, yo.
What you gonna say, Ish?
Yeah, I was going to say exactly this here. Like, first of all, I think, once we can get past the fact that the truth hurts and that it's going to sting and that it's going to bite, and being okay with hearing the truth and still being okay with having emotions behind it, just like Angelia stated, like, then I think it would be a little bit easier to process. I think what is scary for people to hear the truth is, one, it's going to fucking sting, it's going to hurt. And two, they don't want to have the emotions behind it.
But why? Why does the truth have to hurt and sting? Like, why? It's the truth.
Because most of the time, the truth is something about yourself that you just don't want to face the reality of.
Right, but
and most of the time,
why does that have to hurt though?
Because if you are a prideful person, if you are a spirited person and somebody that is within themselves that wants to be a certain way or walk a certain way, when you hear shit about yourself, it's not always an easy pill to swallow. That's not easy. And it's okay for it not to be easy. The problem is when you don't face the reality of it. That's what it is. We can't beat somebody up because they want to feel a certain way or have emotions about shit. That's not the way that people are going to grow. If we keep knocking people down because they can have to show some sort of emotion to process it, then they're never going to fucking do it. So people are never going to stand in their truth or want to hear the truth if every time we turn around, we're saying, oh, but you don't want to hear it and you're going to have emotions behind it. So I think it's okay for people to, one, stand in their truth and understand what is happening, listen, okay to process the emotion, whether it's good or bad, and try to get through it.
You feeding the bullshit to him at the end.
That's not feeding bullshit. I live it every day.
You know why?
Wait a minute, hold on now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just say that. And then you can say what you want to say.
You know why?
No, it's not bullshit. This is why people. But this is why people can't.
We're not, as the man, we can't hit. Y'all don't want us to say that shit because we gotta.
I understand that.
Oh, well, you supposed to love me. You not supposed to talk to me like that. It ain't.
But this is
how you say it.
I get you.
Get flagged for whatever. So you tell them.
I get you. No, it's not false lies. How is telling somebody to learn to stand and hearing the truth a lie? How is that a lie? You just said that. You just said you are feeding them a lie.
I did not say telling somebody to stand in their truth is a lie. I never said that because I just said that's the truth. What I said to you is telling these people that we can't hold them accountable when we tell them.
No, I did not say that. That's not what I said.
That's wrong.
That's not what I said. I said that's not what I said. I said people have to learn to stand in their truth.
And you also
hear the truth.
And you also said back to the person who.
Hold on, no, let her finish it. Go ahead.
Right. I want to finish it. It's okay. I get it. Your perception of what I said was that I'm feeding people lies, and I get it. All I said, this is what I said. I said, stand in your truth so that you can hear the truth and allow your emotions to be, so that way you can get through the pain of what it is that you're hearing, and you can be accepting of what is being heard. That was the point that I was making. I apologize. Wait a minute. I apologize if my perception was different, and if I was feeding a lie, I apologize.
Go ahead, Nell. What are you saying now? What
I said was, I didn't say what she said was totally false. I said, stop feeding the narrative that you can't be, that these people are not getting emotional. That it's okay to get emotional.
I didn't say that. I said be okay with your emotions.
You told us
people are afraid to live in their emotions.
Also said, stop telling people that they cannot be overly emotional about something that we are telling the truth about.
No, hold on, because that's the point. That's where I'm trying to get to. Why does the truth have to hurt?
Exactly. But
right, but okay. Let's just say this. Let's just use this as an example. Let's just say you tell somebody that their pussy is whack, right? And you don't want to say that narrative,
because everybody.
But I'm just saying. Let's just say. Let's just
common narrative
because it's hurtful to somebody on the receiving end. They might not. Okay, let's just say her underarm stink. Let's just say her. We don't want to say her pussy is whack. Let's just say her underarm stink.
Right.
Okay.
That hurts?
To somebody that might hurt.
Why?
To somebody that might hurt. I mean, I don't fucking know. I'm saying, like, tell me whatever. But what I'm saying is, I might cry. I might feel a certain way about it, but I'm going to receive it. Right. Period. That's the only point that I am trying to make. You can say whatever it is, whether it's we don't want to use the narrative that the pussy is whack, we don't want to use the narrative that they talk too much, we don't want to use the narrative that, you know what I mean, they ain't sucking dick right, we don't want to use the narrative that whatever the case may be.
About a conversation. That's what you're doing, because you're using emotions to make a point, and it's unnecessary. So I said, let's change the narrative of pussy, because that's not everybody's.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if we want to use whatever might be hurtful.
Evidently, you don't want to hear the truth, because I asked you to not use that narrative. That's a narrative that not everybody can attest to. So we're not going to use about no pussy stink. Let's use a narrative about something that's real common.
I didn't say pussy stink. I said pussy whack.
You're giving emotion back about something that we just trying to understand.
No, I'm just saying. You're saying that I can't use an example. You just said don't use that as an example because that's setting a narrative.
Built off of sex.
I hate the fact that y'all say that everybody's not built off of sex. What the fuck are we built off?
I don't know what we're talking about right now. I guess I'm lost.
It's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like when
but I've already said that. I just sat here and I was very transparent, and I said when I hear shit, I cry and I get emotional, and I do get emotional, and I do get passionate about shit, and I am able to speak my mind and say what the fuck it is that I need to say, and I can be okay in being in my emotion. That was the thing that I was saying. Not that it's right. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying when men try to say something that women should be overly emotional and that it's not annoying to y'all and that it is not the proper way to handle things. What I'm saying is that we should be okay in hearing what we need to hear, being expressive about it, and just whatever comes from it, because that's how people are going to work through what the fuck they need to work through. Period.
Right, but I don't think that's the point that he's trying to fight you on. I think the point that he's trying to fight you on is what I asked is why does the truth hurt? Why does it
at this point we're going to go in a circle, right? At this point, because if you ask women why does the truth hurt, we're going to go in a circle as to why actually the truth hurts, correct?
Right, but but we still didn't get an answer on it. Like,
right, and that's what I said, because certain people are going to not feel if you say somebody underarm stink, their feelings might get hurt and it might make them cry. If you say you can't communicate well and I don't like the way you talk to me, or you don't have nothing to bring to the table, like those things are not always things that people want to hear.
Right.
And my whole question was, and my whole dissertation was, if that's the case and you're saying, tell us the truth, that's what we want to hear, be truthful, then how the crying or the overly emotional side takes away from what was said and then goes back and gets turned back on us is, Oh, you're not being compassionate. Oh, you're not being loving. Oh, you told me something that hurt my feelings, and it takes away from what the truth was. And we again, it goes back to it wasn't what you said, is how you said. Because we could even say something that we felt like was needed to be said that was the truth, right? And what will we always hear? What I led with, it ain't what you said, is how you say it.
All right, hold on.
What we said. It was, I forgot, I stopped listening a minute ago when you said something that came across my ear one way, but instead of me saying that hurt, that I didn't like that, I'm gonna say the way you delivered it hurt.
All right, hold on, because let's stay right there, and I want to go to See No Stress's comment. So she's saying the truth hurts because it opposes what we believe in ourselves, and I understand that sentiment, but everything that you believe about yourself doesn't always equate to truth. So it hurts just because somebody could be like, I believe I'm beautiful, and I can say, yo, you're not fucking beautiful. That hurts you? That's why I always say, are we 3 years old? Because this is shit that we used to do as kids, and you would have never fucking survived where I grew up, because that's how we talked. Like, people said you was ugly, people said you stink, people said you was X, Y, and Z, and some of it was true and some of it wasn't. But just because you believe one thing about yourself and that might not be true, why does that have to hurt? That's what I'm trying to find out. Why does it have to hurt? Like, nobody punched you in your face, nobody kicked you in your neck. Why does it have to hurt you? Like, that's all I want to know, man. I'm confused, man. Y'all at a standstill now? Cannot.
This is what normally happens. We have a dialogue back and forth, and it gets to become emotional. And now, when you get that emotion, now as the man or as the person, you gotta fall back and just be like, I'm not even really being heard. So we went down this track, and
hold on now.
So understood from me.
So it hurts when other people see something other than you believe in yourself.
Everything.
Why does other people's opinion hurt you? Because they see something
in your window. Because people will say, I don't care about what others think. Right. I don't walk the beat of everybody, but the beat of everybody's drum. So that's why I'm be understanding. How can y'all say other views, you don't want to hear other people's views, but y'all say y'all don't care about what other people think? Do y'all see the confusion? We are trying to figure out. This ain't an argument. This is just trying to get understanding. We can understand. And what y'all may think what me and Ish just went back and forth with was a disrespect or argument. It wasn't. It was us passionately explaining, trying to get to an understanding, so we both can understand each other. It wasn't none of that.
Yeah, it was nothing disrespectful.
Get beers on Thursday, and she still going to sit next to me on taping night, and she's not going to try to stab me. So it's cool. I just want to know.
No, I gotta watch out for you trying to stab me, nigga. What? Or letting your mom stab me. One of that.
Ain't nothing about that.
That's what I said before, man. If you're not built for it, then stay in the house. Stay on the porch. Stay in the house. If you're not built for shit like this is common shit when you come outside. Like, when you come outside, somebody might say something that you didn't like or you didn't believe about yourself or X, Y, and Z. You can't fucking run in the corner and cry every fucking time this happens. What do you think about yourself?
That's why these are innuendos that need to be debunked.
Then when you and then look, no, on our side of it, when you think highly of yourself, then they go call you a narcissist. Then you're a narcissist because it didn't hurt you. So when somebody says something to you, it hurt you and it break you down, they're a narcissist.
Yeah, you know how we get called names all the time.
What the fuck is happening?
We get called names all the time. I don't go in my room under my covers and cry. I don't hide. I don't think less of myself because somebody says something that was their truth or their opinion at the time. If that's what they give me, and I got sometimes I take a look at that. I'm like, damn, could that really be the case? I ain't sitting there and pouting, and even if I do pout, whatever. But it ain't kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, my point is whether it's your truth or not your truth. If a person says something that you don't like, that doesn't have to hurt you. Like they're a different person than you. They see things differently than you. They have different ideals than you. That don't mean that it has to hurt you. That's why law and shit. How does the fucking truth hurt? That's their truth. It could be your truth or not your truth, but it's their truth. So, but it don't have to hurt you.
Right. But I think sometimes that's just easier said than done. Like, that's been a lifelong thing that we've always heard. Truth hurts. And I just think it just all depends on the individual. And it would be nice for some people to have Teflon skin and shit. But, everybody just doesn't have that, or everybody's just not built like that, or even come from, where it is that we come from. So, is and shit, even coming from where I come from, I'm still fucking a sensitive ass. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like it's a flip side to me. I'm tough as nails, and then I'm a big baby. So it's difficult to find a space where you're okay to really hear it and receive it without being emotional or where it hurts.
Not the truth hurts and the lie hurts. Yo, every
What
fucking.
happened?
She said the truth hurts and the lie hurts. Pick a side. I'm confused.
Like,
man. Why nobody? This is what I'm talking about, man. No, because we gotta stop this shit. We're not fucking three. We come from where people actually got fucked up. So if somebody didn't put their hands on you, what somebody says to you should not fucking hurt you. And everybody, and I see people saying, well, everybody's not that strong. Then stay in the fucking house, please. Because outside, motherfuckers do not give a fuck about your tender ass feelings. They do not give a fuck.
Aisha, no, cool. I just wanted to know.
Oh yeah, we cool. Like, listen, these fucking type of arguments don't fucking, or these heated discussions or whatever. Like, please don't take them out of context. Like, I'll be cool. Nell be cool. Next week, I'm gonna fucking bring them some raisinets, and I'll, probably throw them at them or some shit. Like, that's the bro right there. It's always love, regardless to whether we see things differently or whether we get. First of all, we both know, like, we're super passionate, both of us. Like, this not the first time me and Nell bump heads about some thoughts or ideas or some shit I say trigger him or some shit he say trigger me. Like, it's all good.
But what this is though is a conversation, as you just seen, right? For people don't really understand what they just seen, they may look at that as, oh shit, they had a back and forth. But the back and forth got heated and got passionate. Not heated, it was passionate, right? But we both heard. She didn't go in the corner and run and hide and cry. I ain't do nothing crazy. It was a conversation. We both heard each other. We got passionate, and we lived to be able to talk it out, to hear each other's point of view side and get to a common ground to say, okay, I understand that point. What about this on the flip side? Let's talk about this so I can understand a little clearer. The same thing.
I hate it here.
What?
I hate it here.
Saying that all day.
I hate it here because they be saying that they want the truth, but if you're gonna get emotional, that's why they're lying to you. That's why they're not giving you the truth.
And I get it, but I just don't think that
we so conditioned to just be like, I ain't going down that path no more. I'ma just say what they want to hear. And even if that's a lie, it's saving face. Because really the truth gets emotional. And emotional gets argument or shut down, or we're not talking for a week, or you feel some type of way, or the interaction ain't always clean. It ain't like what we just had back and forth. We had
You
a
don't got-
we had some
why
stuff,
you
and we still can talk, right? That's not normal. It's not normal, because then it'd be, even if they heard what you heard, what was said, you think a week later when we have another discussion, or when you feel like you want to say something, now you ain't gonna bring that back up. We hear all that shit. We just trying to make it we trying to understand it, so we can so we know how to coexist in those gray areas.
So this is how it plays out, man. They want the truth. They're going to get emotional. They're going to not be able to handle it. We have to be empathetic as men. This is how the cycle works, Ish. Now we got to be empathetic as men, because the women are emotional. They forgot the whole conversation. They went to the emotional space. Now we got to be empathetic about their emotional space. And that's what Nell was trying to say. The shit that we were trying to discuss, that gets deleted because we have to handle the emotional empathy part.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say, Ish, and to the people. Yes, I wasn't saying what you wasn't saying. I was saying what you were saying, but I was saying, don't get in that emotional bag and lose sense of what was told to you, because that's where it gets. It'd be like, all right, now I'm in my emotions. You hurt my feelings. Now, everything that was said, I forgot about what you were saying. Now I got to tell you the rest of the conversation, how you hurt my feelings, and how you don't really care, and how you ain't this, and how this ain't that, and all the other times that I said something that or did something that hurt you. It never is a common ground. It's always stops there and then goes further from there, and nothing's ever heard or done.
So when y'all ask for the truth, like I was saying, we gotta. That's why I said we just gotta eat it. We gonna give y'all the truth. Y'all gonna get emotional. We gotta be empathetic about your emotions, and then we can somehow power through to try to find our way back to the original conversation. Is that making any sense? What's not
But
true,
I think too, sometimes, you got to learn how to master your emotions too. So even
That's
if
what
you get passionate about something, even if you're able to speak about something, you should be able to still effectively attempt to get your point across. So, but even when you're receiving truth, right? When you're receiving truth, it's not, you don't necessarily have to be void of emotion. It's just all about not allowing the emotion to take over the truth that you are hearing. Like, and I feel like sometimes too, like I am good at this. Like I am good at saying, mm-hmm, okay, right, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Because I'm feeling the emotion inside and I'm trying not to allow the emotion to take over the conversation so that it's not lost. You know what I mean? For me, clouding with that emotion. So I am then becoming, like I am, just agreeing. And so, but I still want to hear it. It doesn't mean that I don't want to hear it. It just means that this is how I'm able to digest it. I'm trying to control my emotion. I'm trying to understand and hear, but you can either read it in my face or you can read it in my energy and you can tell. But my response to that is just agreeing and attempting to listen. And all the time, that's not received as either. Like, that's not a good thing necessarily either. But I feel like you still have to find a medium
right.
to
Right.
hearing the truth.
That's
I
what
like
I'm saying. That's the important part of the
great
medium,
point. Great point.
because it should be like, all right, I understand your emotions if we're talking about something super serious, but if we're talking about like you got on a blue dress and I'm like, no, that is ugly. I don't want you. You can come on now
Yeah.
with the.
Yeah.
You can't get into your emotional bag.
Some shit is definitely silly. Some shit is definitely silly.
Come on, man.
Right. Some shit is definitely silly.
But a lot of things, if you look at it, a lot of things, the way we go about handling it is silly though, if you really look at it, because the person that's telling you the truth is the person that you say you love. So they should be honest with you, shouldn't they? They should be able to tell you something without you getting ready to feel like you about to jump off the side of a building. You got to be able to take some kind of something, because this is what y'all don't understand. Y'all dish that shit a lot. Y'all dish it, but y'all can't take it.
Right.
So if y'all want to be able to dish it to your partner, tell him how you feeling and what he didn't do right or how you feel, that that you got to be able to reciprocate when it's being said to you. And getting overly emotional takes away from the message that's being delivered. It's a distraction. Because what never gets heard is our perspective. It gets to be emotional now. We got to defend our point and say, well, it ain't meant to go that way. It's meant to be here. And what really is being heard at that point? But we're trained and taught to hear y'all out and listen to y'all and move right then and there. I seen somebody's comment earlier in the congregation that said,
the link, hold on, Nell. See, no stress. The link is in the description if you want to come on and speak your piece. Like, come on, hit the link and come on and speak your piece.
Shit. You think so?
Hit the link and speak your piece. That's what she said.
Wasn't it a poll up on the spot?
What's up?
Wasn't it a post that didn't you post something over there? Each posted actually.
What is it? Which
women can't handle the truth like a man?
No, she's saying women can handle the truth better than men.
No, but I'm saying didn't each put a poll up saying that?
Oh, I didn't see that. You posted that, Ish?
Yeah, I think that was I think that was a minute ago, right?
It was this week.
So. Bring that ass. That's all. Bring that ass. See, no stress. Bring your ass. I'm trying to see what's going on here, man.
Cats on their cats drum.
What is happening?
I know it's so many of them.
See, no stress. Are you coming aboard? What's the problem is?
She might not be.
What truth is that? Y'all handle the truth? I've never seen it.
Well, what truth that is, man?
Lady B said, I think women handle the truth better than a man too.
And what experience or what occasion? Are we talking about like is somebody cute or not, or he got a little dick? Like what? Like what occasion would they handle the truth better than that? So,
oh yeah, no, that was T. Now.
Oh, that was T.
He said, he said, he posted something from Lex that said, "No one lies no one lies to themselves."
No stress is
we gotta represent the slaughter gang.
Finally, no stress.
Hey y'all.
Finally.
And yes, it's Slaughter Gang, gang.
Hey yo, Pump, talk your shit though. Tell them you got your own little situation going on too. So tune into that.
Yes. You all can follow me on Instagram at See No Stress, on TikTok. I really just be doing whatever. I'm a hair braider based in Atlanta. And I also do some work with my mother. But I just be doing my own thing. Like I live life and be happy. I see no stress because I've seen people die from aneurysms, from being stressed out. And it's no point in stressing about things that we have no control over. To kind of piggyback off the topic with the emotions, I feel like, now T, I did not say that women handle emotions better than men. I said that men are emotional too. It's not just women who are emotional. And I wish that we would stop the narrative of men not having emotions, because you all are emotional creatures just as well as we are. So,
okay, so did we say we didn't have emotions?
Huh?
Did we ever say we didn't have emotions or we're not emotional? We said we don't go run in the corner and cry. That's what, and we don't abandon the original conversation. We have emotions, yes.
Absolutely.
We're human, but we don't fold. Like that's what we were saying. We're not going to fold. We're not going to change the conversation because you hurt my feelings now.
Yeah, but I mean, the conversations do get switched up when emotions are involved, because truths do hurt. Nobody really wants to hear the shit that they don't feel about themselves. Like if I'm a shitty person and I'm cool with being a shitty person, and somebody tells me, hey, you're a shitty person and you need to change that, I may not be okay with them telling me that, because I'm okay in my being a shitty person zone. So when you tell me that, yeah, my feelings are hurt, or yeah, I am emotional about it because I'm defending myself now. And I have to defend myself because you're saying something opposed to what I feel and believe about myself. Not that it's right, but it happens.
Right. It does happen, but your opinion is not going to sway me. Like, it's not going to make me like be hurt.
That's you, T. Everybody ain't like that. Everybody's not like that.
I said they gotta stay in the house then. Like, you can't play
They not
outside.
staying in the house. They gonna be outside in the streets.
Then if you wouldn't, that's what I be saying. Like, I say these kind of things to my kids as well. Don't go outside. You're not built for outside. You're not built for this.
But you can't do that. You can't tell somebody don't face the music. Like, that's like saying it's fucking okay. So it's hot outside. Yeah, you're gonna go outside. Yeah, you have the option to not go outside. But like, you have to face the music. You can't shy away or just stay away from realities.
That's not necessarily what I mean by that is like, all right, yeah, you have to face the music. Yeah, you're gonna go outside, but pick and choose your battles is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Shit, pick and choose your battles. But you're gonna be outside. You ain't gonna stay in the house.
Right, but pick and choose your battles. It's like even when you were young, like you don't go try to fight the big grown ass niggas that you know go whip your ass all the time.
Right.
No, you choose your fucking battles.
Right, but then what if they come to you with the battle?
Right, if they come to you, then that's different. But I'm talking about the people that engage or go start the shit and then you started it.
Okay, yeah, that's different. That's definitely different.
We encounter on our end. We encounter the start, and then when we jump in and give our energy, then we're wrong for that. How you threw house first? I threw gunshots back. You can't tell me how to retaliate. You can't come punch me in my face and then tell me I was wrong because I hit you in the head with a baseball bat. Nah.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you can't, that's why we said if you can't take it, stay the fuck on the porch. Meaning, don't come down here if you're not built for that. Don't start that you're not built for. Or if you see that, if you understand who your person is and you understand that, come a different way.
Yeah.
Choose a different avenue to come down instead of coming down with that energy, because you can't tell somebody how to react based upon how you came at them.
That's
weird.
Yeah, that's true.
What you said is how you said it. How you going to tell somebody, as y'all just said, we all got emotions. How you going to tell somebody how to check their emotions if you can get emotional, but I can't? So it's all so it's all fair in love and basketball or love and war.
Yeah.
Fair. So you can't, like, that's why we be so like taken aback, right? Like, all right, it's cool when you do it,
right?
But problem when
but it's a problem when I do it, yeah.
Or even if I come to you with a conversation, then my dissertation ain't even being heard because now you're telling me about some shit that happened months ago or weeks ago, whatever. You should have told me that then.
Yeah, that built up emotion. Yeah.
But then when I tell you the truth, then your feelings are so hurt. Now you want to come back and you want to throw darts and you want to do this and that. And you want to be overly emotional and not hear what I said. Then don't tell us that you want the truth. I'd much rather you say, just don't tell me nothing at all.
Facts.
Yeah, but that'd be a problem though. That'd be a problem. Like when you know you want to hear the truth, but you don't want to hear the truth. Like, I don't know. I just feel like all in all, like with issues that we have as people with our emotions and our feelings, I think that we need to address the problems versus talking about the problems. Because the more we talk about the problems, the more we're going to continue to have these problems. When we don't have a resolution, like what do we do? You know what I'm saying?
Talk that
and
shit.
I don't feel like that's fair to us as melanated people either, because that's a problem in our community. We don't have the solutions. We just talk about the problems.
Right. That's what I've been saying for the longest time. In order for us to get there, when are we going to stop lying to ourselves? It has to start there.
Yeah, but I don't know that it's a lie. I just feel like it's more of not knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Don't they say all the time, each not knowing is a lie, omitting is a lie? They say all of these things are lies.
You said not knowing is a lie?
That's what they always say. If I omit something to you, they then I lied to you. That's what people say all the time. We've been on this show for the longest time. They've been saying if you omit something, that's basically a lie. Is that not the case, Ish?
That's what's always said. Facts.
Also, you gotta be so if you somebody who's emotional when something is said back to you, however it is, then you gotta understand how to pick and choose your words as well. You can't come at people throwing darts and think they supposed to know what you're saying. Also, if you have an issue with something, why don't you just talk about it in the moment instead of waiting and letting shit build up? Because you know how much shit go through my mind every day, all day. For me to work, think about something that may have happened last week, and you bring it to my attention. You say something within passing. I don't know what you're talking about at that moment. So
not only you know what you're talking about, but I'm past that.
Yeah, I passed it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, here's what I think too, also, and this is just wrapping it, bringing it right back around to the emotional part of things. I think too, people don't really know how to work on their emotions themselves. So when they step into different situations, if I'm stepping into a situation with Nell and I'm emotional and I don't know how to control it, then it's going to this. If I step into a situation with T, it's going to this. If I step into a situation, let's just say with C no stress, it's going to balloon. You have to know how to control your emotions for you, and period. Like, people don't know how to work on themselves first, because once you know how to do things and once you sit and take the time and guide yourself in your emotions, any situation or any room that you step into, you're going to be able to do that, even if it gets passionate or heated, right? Even if it gets passionate or heated, everybody's still able to get their point across, or whatever the case may be, no matter how it's delivered, and everybody is cool at the end of the day. But that is being in control of your passion and your emotion. You have to learn how to do that. If you don't know how to do that, even when you hear the truth and the shit hurt, if you are able to contain the emotion that you may in fact feel when that truth hits the other side of your eardrum, then you are halfway there. That is just that was the whole thing.
Right. And that's why I said stop lying to yourself. So when somebody says, "Are you okay?" You're not okay. Stop saying you're okay.
You have to, and that's what I was saying too. Like, you have to be comfortable in feeling uncomfortable. You have to be okay in that emotion. No emotion is not okay all the time when it is not controlled. No emotion is not okay if, no, I can't hear what you're saying because I'm overly emotional. No, I'm not saying that that is okay at all. But what I'm saying is this is why people can't get ahead of the mark, because we are uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. We are uncomfortable with facing the fact that we can't live in hearing the truth and how that hurts. We are uncomfortable in expressing ourselves and being crying or hurting, or we're just uncomfortable with being uncomfortable, and that we're never going to get ahead in any way, shape, or form if we still continue to allow that to happen. So we have to be okay with working through that shit and containing it some kind of way.
Also, another thing that needs to.
I want to ask both of them. I want to ask both of them a question. So, do y'all feel like, not just us two, but men in general, do y'all feel like we don't allow y'all this space to be emotional?
I can say that I'm allowed the space to be emotional, and that's because my dude knows that I can be a little emotional. So he understands, like, okay, when she comes to me this way, this one of her moments, let me hear her out and just allow her the space to get it out. I am also one of those people that just I'll speak on it as soon as it happens. So it's like, so we don't, and I've had to learn to do that because I have done that, like spoke on so many things at one time, and it's like, girl, this is overwhelming. What are we really talking about here? So I think that I think mature men are able to give women the space to be emotional when they understand what's happening in that moment.
Peace, what's your answer?
Yeah, I feel like, there is always a space for it, but I think it has to be, the emotion has to come out a certain way. I do feel like that if that emotion is not coming out in a way that is understood, then it's going to get shut down. You know what I mean? Because no matter what perspective, like no matter what direction it's coming from on one end, if it's not received well on the other end, or if it's not understood, then it's just completely shut down. And it could be a thing where, you know, she is not quite sure how she is feeling, so her emotional state is all over the place. You see what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
it's like the receiving end of it is like, what the fuck is happening here? I don't want to hear this shit. No, I'm not for this shit right now, or whatever the case may be. So I think it's all a way that it's received on the other end. Sometimes it's not
So
heard fully.
how do we fix it to where both parties are feeling?
That's what I'm about to get to. That's what I'm about to get to.
Can't just continue with the y'all got to make us comfortable because we're emotional.
Right.
We just got to just put up with it because of that. Because
hold on, though, that's where I'm trying to get to. That's where I'm trying to get to. Do y'all, as women, do y'all understand that we're not even allowed that space that y'all just spoke of? We're not allowed that space at all.
Well, why not?
I would have to ask y'all.
I feel like statistically is that way, it's built that way, because we're supposed to, well, men are supposed to not have emotions, and they're supposed to be strong, and they're supposed to be the rock and all of this shit that just doesn't make any sense. It's like y'all are supposed to be robotic, and that's not the real world, because men have emotions, and you all should have the space to be emotional and to cry and to say how you feel without being judged or bashed or misunderstood, or even in a place of, I hear you, but I don't give a fuck what you're talking about, because what I'm saying matters, and what I'm saying is what counts. Like, no, that's the way that they have built our men.
That was beautifully put. Because what if, just think, if you said something to me, right? And my response to you was, you told me something that hit your heart hard, or something for that I did. And I said, but you know what? It's not what you said, it's how you said it. How the fuck is you gonna feel after that? You gonna feel like I just slapped the shit out you. Because you told me something that you felt you needed to tell me. However it is that you told me, and I told you that, you know what, how you feel is you ain't gonna
feel like they're not heard. They're gonna feel like they're not being heard.
Yeah, it stops you from being heard. It literally puts a cork in what's coming out. We get that. We could say something totally positive, or we could say something that totally needs to be felt, that we feel that will change the narrative. And it's like, oh, it's not what you said, it's how you said it. That's just a slap in the face.
Man, I don't know, because I kind of go through that sometimes. Like, I'm guilty of it. I'll just say that, with paying attention to how things are being said. Because for me, sometimes it's like your tone doesn't match what you're saying, or your tone doesn't match, like how you're delivering this message to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could, sometimes I feel like I'm being talked to like a child, and I don't like that. So whatever you're saying, or whatever was being said, I feel a way, because I feel like you know what I'm saying, a little girl in me, and I don't like that. So now, yeah, I feel like I need you to fix that, because you don't put me in a space where now I really don't want to hear what you're saying, because you said it to me in a way that made me feel a way.
All right. Let's stay right there. And can I just ask, isn't that a part of emotional maturity? Isn't that a part of you knowing your person? So you know, I don't look at you as a little girl. You know, I'm not trying to purposely talk to you like a child. You should know these things if you know your person, right?
Yeah. But it get misunderstood sometimes.
That's where we get lost. Why is it getting misunderstood? Because you're not a child.
I know.
The same goes for us. Y'all rather handle us as text message, and we call you on the phone and want to have a discussion, because I can't read I'm not reading all that. And it's, well, you didn't even pay attention. You're not even responding to the shit, half the shit I said in it, because we can just have a conversation. Or you call me and you come off real disrespectfully to me, or if you say something to me that if I said it to you on the flip side, you just told me that if you came at me that way, I would have a problem. So you can come at me that way, and I'm not supposed to have a problem. I just don't understand the parity in the two.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to be worked on as a whole. Period. I know that's something that I need to work on with accepting what's being said, how it's being said, and take it for what it is with the words and not necessarily the tone behind it. Ugh.
So why is there, let's work on solutions. Why is there
be eating at my soul sometimes? Like, God damn.
Super eat that. Like, I just don't understand. You can have a good time in the bedroom, do all the kinky crazy shit, right? But when it comes down to having a conversation, now everything is just like, oh my, everything is taboo.
Why is there not conversations? Why is there not conversations where you can say, I get lost when you talk to me in this tone. So if you got something to say to me, can you just say it in a normal tone? Why can't we have these conversations?
Yeah, well, because some people don't receive them well, right?
Not all the time, Ish. They don't receive them well all the time, but a lot of, like, we don't necessarily have those conversations where it's, yeah, it is a problem, and we should have those conversations. But we have to know, like, okay, now is the time to have that conversation, because not everybody knows, like, hey, I need to talk to you about this. Or not, they don't know. They don't they don't know even how to get there to have the conversation. You got to know, okay, I have to recognize this, or I'm going to recognize this and listen and be mature enough to say, hey, babe, listen, I don't like the way that you said what you said to me. And sometimes I don't like the way you say what you say to me. And can we, like, work on it? You know what I mean? But it's still about having that understanding, because I know for me, I'll get lost and I'm still, like, stuck on my shit.
Right. What if you had the conversation with your person, right? Because we all had our person has had conversations with us and told us how they felt, told us that they didn't like the tone that we used, they didn't like the verbiage, and things went left and it shouldn't have, right? And then the next time we have a disagreement, we kind of talk like mature adults, but we talk like mature adults, and then here comes this word here. You tell your person something, and they say, "Yeah, I understand, I was wrong," but
that erases everything. That erases it.
Erases everything. You didn't hear what I was saying. You say you understood that you did something, but you did it because. So the whole word "but" erases everything that you just took fake accountability to. Because that's basically what it is. You basically got me off of what I was saying to butt me and then say what you had to say instead of listening intently to understand so we can fix it. When do we have that? When do we ever go into having a problem, right? Because you feel the problem bubbling up inside and then you got to release it. Do we also have that side that we say, I'm going to speak my mind on this problem, but then I am also going to allow space for a solution. I'm gonna give them my verse. I'm gonna listen to their portion, and then we gonna figure out a way to resolve this. That never happens because
no, but don't say that. We gonna have hope. We gotta keep hope alive that things will be better and that things will change, because that's what we need. We gotta have some type of something.
I hate this shit that you're saying right now. I'm telling you.
I'm just saying. But that's the truth. That's the truth.
I wasn't
we can't leave it up to hope. We can't leave it up to hope. At some point, everybody want to say they grown, but they don't want to grow up. You got to have some emotional maturity at some point in your life to be able to be like, all right, let's have this conversation. You can say your side, I can say my side, and we can meet in the middle without everybody saying, you said something that hurt my feelings, I'm shutting down. When is that going to happen? We can't leave it up to hope. You have to do it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it to intentions, okay? Because we have to intentionally do it. If we're not going to hold on to hope, I'm saying hold on to hope as far as it being done. But if we're not going to fucking put hope in there, we need to intentionally have the conversations maturely so that we don't keep having these problems.
Right.
You think it's going to get better?
I'm hoping.
Put on the couch, chick. She a part of Congress. She a part of the threesome. The threesome, first one threesome, is a benefit.
The benefit of the doubter, a BD.
And that's because we got
Another PD.
We got hope
I
that
feel like,
and that's through it. And that's when you got hope that people are going to change. And when they don't, and they keep showing you that they not, and things is going to stay the same, or things is not going to get better, even if you talk, then you get upset about that shit. That makes you upset.
It does, but shit, that don't have nothing to do with me because you not getting it. I did my part.
But this the thing. If you say you don't care if you don't get it, then if we walk away as a man or say fuck that, I had enough, then we looked upon as being players. We was wasting your time. We wasn't serious. We were just in it for one thing. We got what we needed and hit and run. We never get the fair shake of saying, you know what, I was toxic in this relationship.
Right.
Yeah, because everybody ain't built like that. I take accountability. Shit, if I was wrong, I was wrong. I got to face that.
But no one faces that. There's always somebody else.
Hold on. What were you saying?
I was just going to basically say, like, I personally don't feel like it's ever going to change. Why? Because people are not going to be honest with themselves fully. If we are only being honest with ourselves partly, and we are only being honest with ourselves for the sake of just saying some shit, and we really not fucking doing the work and walking the walk, it's never going to fucking change. It's never going to change. We are going to forever in a day under the fucking sun, moon, stars, quasars, motherfucker look like Elroy Jackson. And I took that from Boys in the Hood, right? And then where that came from, Boys in the Hood. Right. It's never going to change. If people are not going to really be fucking real about their shit, that shit is still going to stink. That shit is, we're going to wake up tomorrow and that shit is going to stink, and we all going to say, we need to get on the fucking planet. We hate it here and all of that. Why? Because people are not going to be honest with themselves fully.
But that's why I said,
go in this circle.
That's why I said we can't leave it up to hope. We have to demand it.
Yeah, people got to do the work.
We have to demand it or abandon it, because if you don't want, you just keep leaving up the hope, that shit ain't gonna come around the corner. You just gonna be waiting. You gotta demand.
That's true.
And then come from demand.
I think
you can't abandon it. That's your out.
People expect you to be one way, and they don't have to be that way. And that's not cool. You can't have stipulations on the person if you don't live by them same stipulations. You can't tell somebody that they got to do this and do that if you're not doing that and doing this. You can't tell somebody they got to be consistent if you're not being consistent. How is that fair? How is that even equal? There's no equality, and there's no real equality in relationships. There's no equality in nothing anymore. Everybody wants to be selfish and be and get what they can get and give half of what they want to receive. And they think, oh, well, I'm present, that it's cool, or I'm putting a little energy in it, so I'm cool, or you supposed to do all these things to make me feel good. Like, that ain't cool.
No, that's why I'm saying.
But a person that knows themselves and got they shit together as far as their priorities and got they structure built, ain't going for that shit. They know that's bullshit. They see past the, you got to do this and I don't got to do but half the shit, and you got to make way for me in this world, and all I got to do is just exist. Or you supposed to pave the road for me so when I drive down and it's comfortable and smooth. Nah, we both got to be on this motherfucking road paving it. So we both can ride.
I've been saying that. That's why I said just the presence alone is not enough.
But people
stop lying saying that shit. It's not enough.
Their presence, but people think that their presence is power. They think that just because they are present or just because they are here, that's enough. That's not it. Because to a person that's not emotional, or a person that is comfortable and cool with themselves, it don't motherfucking matter.
Mm-hmm. But I think sometimes people get
people that you can tell the truth to, and they're not gonna be bothered. You're not gonna be emotional about. Yourself within yourself. If somebody tell you their opinion, because the truth to them might be your opinion, it's not gonna bother you. Because you got a solid foundation. So how you get emotional about somebody's opinion? Factual or unfactual, you've taken it for what it's worth. You've taken a look at yourself in the mirror saying, damn, does that work for me? Is that a part of my character? Is that something I need to change? Is that something I need to work on? You're not going to get bent out of shape because somebody came to you and said something to you. You're going to be like, okay, let me see if this is really truly me. And you fix it, and you don't. So that's why I'm like, Stop with the false narrative. Stop with the fake, and stop saying what you want if that ain't really what you want.
Yeesh.
Yeah, live by example.
We've been lied to so long. We've been people been lying to us and telling us these things for so long. Oh, the truth will set you free. No, it won't. That shit is gonna put you right in jail. The woman the truth and she can't handle that shit. You in jail for a week, 2 weeks, however long she out.
That's a fact.
But if you notice, like when we talk and we have these conversations, like everything circles back to the truth.
Because it's not real. The narrative is not.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So that's why the shit is never going to, until people are honest with themselves, it's going to forever be this fucking cycle.
Well,
and
I'm
cycle.
a drop with this because I feel like regardless on like how we see the truths in our community, I feel like we still have to lead by example. And no matter if it reaches the masses or if it reaches 2 people or 5, we still have to live and lead by example, because that's the only way that things will get better. Honest. Well, that's just my opinion. I mean, to each his own. I do have hope because I have children and my children are the future, and I have to lead by example with them because they're looking at me and they're taking from me and they're walking and talking mini me's. And if I'm not doing good, then they're not going to do good.
Agree.
Can I ask you a question on that? Because that was a beautiful segue.
Thank you.
What if you lead with this good example and your kids choose not to follow this good example? That doesn't fall on you.
No, it doesn't. It falls on them and they have to take accountability. But I do my part by being a good example to them.
Right.
She provided the structure for that. So even if they don't follow that at that moment, they got something that they may be able to fall back on because they knew what they were taught.
Yes.
Right.
That's fact.
What I'm saying. It don't matter what you teach somebody, or it don't matter the example that you lead. People gonna do what the fuck they want to do, and you have to make a decision. Do I want to fuck with that or no?
But if they make a wrong decision, then you can't be. She's not gonna beat herself up because she know what she did.
Right. That's what I was saying. Yeah. It's not on her because she did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah, of course not.
Even in relationships, if you did your part and your partner chooses not to meet you halfway, they can't make you feel bad because you say fuck this.
Exactly. So lead by example still.
We appreciate you for coming on. We definitely appreciate the whole show, the whole ATL gang. We appreciate what y'all got going on, how y'all support us,
I appreciate y'all too, for real. I think y'all got a good thing going here. I'll talk to y'all sometimes and kind of give my little pieces of advice, but I really do feel like y'all have a good thing going. You all talk about so many different topics that we don't talk about on a regular basis. And I think that that's really dope. And I really appreciate y'all's time and y'all's effort to put these words out here because we do need them. So y'all got my support, Slaughterhouse, Slaughter Gang support, A-Town support all the way. And if there's ever anything that I can do on my end to help y'all, please let me know because I'm here.
All right. That's
I'm gonna stay in the chat.
All right, appreciate you.
All right. Good.
All right. Everybody all right? It's been emotional. Cool. Everybody all right? Everybody alive, man?
Nah, I don't feel like East right. Cool.
What you say? You don't feel like what?
I don't feel like East fucking right now, but it's
right, boy. Bye. That's why I said to you the other day in the chat, do we have to go back to the chat where I say, even if you hate me, my nigga, you stuck with me. I don't give a fuck.
Niggas can't hate what they love. See, that's the thing. You can't hate what you love.
Shout out to the Slaughter.
It was a great night, though. Like, don't y'all think this was a great night? Like, we had a lot of greatness that blessed this situation tonight. KD was here. That mean the 4 of us was back on the same song. we had See No Stress come through, and she gave us her knowledge and wisdom. We got a lot of people that's in the comments that we seen for the first time. They making comments. Shout outs to Joanne. I seen, we seen her in the comments. We haven't seen, her in here in a minute. We got a number of other people, Tanja and all them people out there. We got the Lady B's of the world, the Nadines, the Dianas, the Angelias, the Terras, who's always here supporting us, the Janines. So we always like to continue to keep moving, and thank y'all for allowing us to do that. And it took us 84 episodes to get to this. But we here, and we only gonna make bigger moves and do bigger things in the future. So shout outs to the whole UN game. T, I gotta bring something to your attention that the Kanye brought to my attention, bro. People.
All right, wait a minute before you do that spill. Hold on before you do that spill, and we can address the Congie. But I just want to shout out to See No Stress one more time and say thank you, and we appreciate you coming on. Yeah, and the link is always in the description for anybody else who wants to come on and give y'all. Don't be scared. We don't bite y'all. Come give your opinion if you got an opinion on this.
Smothers. He don't bite, he smothers.
I told you to stop telling people that they're gonna get me.
What you was about to say? The Congie got what beef with me? Man?
All right, so the Congie got beef with you. I seen this. You put a poll out there the other day, asking, "Do you want us to drop the audio before we drop the video?" And people were saying, "Whoa, that's gonna stop what we got going on here on Sunday." So can you please tell the people what's your thoughts behind what you're doing?
All right, so I'm just switching things up because I'm trying to find the algorithm, and once we find the algorithm, then we'll be set in how things are released and are posted. But I am putting the audio more because that's where we're going to land a specific deal, basically. So the audio is more important than these visuals. I know y'all like to see our beautiful faces and things of that nature, but the audio is where the deals are. And when I listen to podcasts, I listen to it. I don't like watching on YouTube. I listen to podcasts. So that is where we're trying to go business wise. But I'm still going to drop the visuals for y'all. So just bear with us. It's still going to be, business as normal, but I am pushing the audio first and foremost. And I think it's important because that allows y'all to listen to the words instead of the back and forth bickering shit. It's just straight listening to what we're saying.
Look at Narcy down here.
Who?
You like.
He just want everybody to his face.
Angelia says she listen even though she don't like it.
I heard somebody deal. I got happy. We get a deal.
That's what we're trying to do. That's the point. But I'm asking, what part of it don't you like, Angelia? Because y'all are spoiled? That's the part that y'all don't like because y'all are spoiled?
Y'all still gonna get this. This ain't going nowhere. This ain't going nowhere. Even though if we drop the audio on Friday, which y'all get it a day right after we hit it. Like, we be going home 1 o'clock in the morning now. Right. That audio dropping 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. That means my man is sitting up working after we done just tape. Coming out Friday. Then you get an opportunity to digest that Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday you see us again. So we're gonna still do this. We're gonna give y'all these shows that we've been giving y'all when we first started. As you can see, we 2 hours in. And we still, so y'all gonna get that, and then y'all gonna get the visual on YouTube as well for y'all to like, share, comment, and do all that too. But yeah, this is how.
Hold on now, because if y'all do want us to keep the lives, y'all gotta participate. Like See No Stress came on and she spoke her piece. Y'all can come on and speak y'all pieces. Like, come on and give your opinion. Y'all want us to do lives.
Could you imagine if you came on and gave your spill? We cut that up. We send it to you to post on your page. Now people like, oh shit, you it was on that, and they start following us. And now that makes us bigger, and you helped us in that. So when we get the little $50 million check, we're gonna give you $2 if you came on. We're gonna take care of you.
The audio is like, it's just a different experience, and it's something that y'all can do when you're driving to work or at the gym or whatever it may be. it's a different experience. I like audios personally better just
I
because
love
you're just
Janine. She gonna talk about something. I'm coming on next week. No, I'm not.
I got a question for you then. Janine, when you come on, we got a specific question just for you.
Yes, that's all. Bring your ass.
Come on now. Don't wait till next week unless her hair.
Yeah, no stress.
Listen.
Like see no stress. The more interactions push the content. So when y'all hit the like button more, when y'all leave more comments, then that pushes the algorithm. Like I know we have a good time here and this and that, but the chat really doesn't push the algorithms. The comments though, the comments and the likes and the shares though. The chat is just us having a good time. We're going to keep doing that with y'all. We like doing that too, but that's not, pushing us forward.
Said I'm coming on next week and then says no, I'm not.
I know. That's what I said. She like it was like one of those. I'm coming. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm not on TikTok, Lady B.
Janine, why not?
TikTok. It's for kids.
Lady, put us on TikTok, Lady B. Chop it up and put us on there. And then, y'all part of the family. Y'all top members.
Yes, you got to remember too that all of us have about 2, 3, 5, 10 businesses.
So I'm about to say, like, I don't got it.
Like TikTok is like just extra.
We got 11 jobs right now.
Yes, 50.
Shout out to us, we Eddie B, man. Yeah, the audio, allows y'all to hear the words and the conversation. The conversation gets lost sometimes, as we saw tonight, in the emotions. So the audio allows you to just take in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus
it's always going to be both there for you. So whichever way you prefer.
I like how y'all like that video with the mothers and fathers and shit that we posted the other day. That was a real drawing. I cried when I re-seen that. I didn't even know we talked about that like that.
Yo, I found that John and I was like, damn, I forgot we even had this conversation too. I was like, this is a good piece right here.
I was like, yo, like I was sitting there like boo fucking home because I seen each drop a tear. I said, come on, man, what we doing? Emotions.
Okay, we got them
asshole all the time. Shit, yeah, I know I'm the asshole, but I'm the asshole all the time.
Thanks. All right. Does anybody have any more questions or any more shit they need to get off their chest?
We gotta address this. We do this once a week on our live show. People like this. Keep it coming. So we have one question from the Congie this week.
What's up, Congie?
We always want to incorporate you in what we do. And the Congie's question is, somebody actually sent a DM to me that is a quiet of our podcast. And they said, can you talk about a little bit more about situationships and how do situationships turn into either relationships or I hate you?
What the fuck? Why is somebody always ended up on the hate side?
So the person wants to know about situationships, right? And how they work, the dynamics of it. And can the situationship then lead into a relationship or to I hate you?
Our resident hate and kill serial killer, Ish.
So, I mean, the situationships are easy. You got two individuals that are looking for a dynamic that is easy for them. Sometimes situationships to them are easier than actual relationship and the things that relationships place. I must do this because you're my man. I mean, you know what I mean? I must do this because you're my man, or I have to do this because you're my woman. And some people don't like those stipulations that are placed when you are in relationships or
love without responsibility feels amazing.
Right.
Y'all know about that, but that's something different.
Yeah. So with situationships, most of the time it's easy going, it's free flowing. It is, hey, we don't have any description on us, so it's not based upon movement that you're just my man or
Emotions are
I'm
not supposed to be involved.
Correct.
Emotions are not supposed to be involved, Angelia. A situation could, move into a relationship if both of y'all want to take it there. And that can be explored, depending on the people. So it's all like I said, when you choose to come outside, you got to know what you're built for, like what you can handle, what you can deal with. Some people can't handle a situationship. They want a full relationship. So it all depends on what you're built for and what you can handle. And one can turn into the other. A relationship can turn into a situationship.
Facts.
Do you think
Really.
so? And my question to the both of you is: you just said something that is really important. Communicating what a situationship to you and what that means to you is imperative, because people's interpretations of certain words and certain things are different. And I think an upfront conversation of what a situationship to you looks like could be totally different to what somebody else looks like. Because a situationship to somebody else could mean just casual sex.
Right.
We see each other when we see each other. When we do see each other, we vibe, we get together, we have a good time and whatever. That's our situation. And to somebody else, a situationship could mean we are trending on the way of trying to find out if this is going to work for us. And
Right.
if it does, congratulations, we're in a relationship. And if it doesn't, then I hate you. Some people think like that. So that's why it is.
And that happens. That happens. It turns to hate because those conversations are never had. It turns to hate because those boundaries are never set. So there has to be boundaries set ahead of time to say, are we in a situationship where you could fuck other people, or are we in a situationship where you only fucking me, but we're not together in a full relationship? So these are conversations and boundaries that have to be set. And they may even change, as time goes along, but you always have to have the communication at the beginning, at the middle, and at the end. The problem is that people lack communication. They say the word, but they don't do it.
And communication is it should be an honest, viewpoint from, an honest conversation from your viewpoint. Hey, I'm only looking for this. I only want that. And if you agree to that, then that's what the agreement lies on, until you have a different conversation where you may be able to explain, now your feelings have trended towards this side, or I want a little bit more, or whatever. But communication is key. I think some people, they just rest their laurels on, all right, well, this person should know.
Right.
Facts.
The problem.
Because I already said what it is, but I don't have to explain any changes that happen because I'm doing what it is that I fucking said what I'm doing.
Right. That'd be the problem.
That's be the problem.
The assumptions and the expectations be the problem without the communication. As long as the communication is there, as long as the communication is A1, yes, there's going to be instances where people violate, but you can always say, I said this all I wanted. You chose to jump out the window. That's on you. Now we have to either reroute this or end this because you wanted to do something else that we didn't decide on together. And that's where the hate part comes in. So don't hate that person because they didn't want to change the rules or they didn't want to go where you wanted to go.
Oh shit, we got a new member. You
wasn't a member, Nadine. Welcome.
And she wasn't never a member?
Yeah, she was a member. Maybe she just
renewed. Oh shit. She took up. Congratulations.
she got
she got
to get a new hoodie and do a video.
She got a baby star now. Yeah, you got to stop assumptions. That's a problem, man.
Also, if you're not built for that, then you can't get into that.
That's
for the relationship, and you can handle whatever, and you can't handle that, and you're a lifer in relationships, or you a lifer in love, and you just can't handle a situationship, a relationship, a partnership, a friendship. If you're not built for that, that's why we always say stay on the sidewalk right now, because there's cars in the street and they.
Oh, okay. Well, of course, she's saying, I see no stress is saying she's been a member. I just think something was happening then where it was not showing her as a member.
Should.
Because her prior, something was happening then.
That's for T right there.
That's for me right there. I got yes. Any of the other members, let me know if y'all didn't get y'all hoodie yet because my mind be going at 1,000 places, so I can't remember
chill. You can't chill.
Right.
You can't have that.
Well, I can't have a busy mind.
Oh,
Right. But I mean, even in the video, I did say it'll take time, even like the new members and stuff that just joined.
No, charge it to my mind, not my heart.
another one.
Tanya King, make sure that I have your information, regarding your size and address. So put that in the inbox on the Facebook, on the Facebook page.
I got everybody's information that's members. I actually got y'all sizes and y'all addresses. A lot of y'all
Go
orders.
ahead, but why do you say stay away from situationships, Janine? The people who not built for it, yeah, they need to stay away from it.
Yeah. Situationship is what you make it. Y'all come to terms on what the situation
is.
Sometimes two busy people, the situationship is perfect for them because they don't have the time to be fully invested in a full relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on your own.
This is a question from the quiet member who wanted to know situationships, the levels of situationships, and the parables of if it goes into a relationship and or if it goes to I hate you. It's all about. So are we in consensus where it's about the communication, the level of communication?
Yeah, definitely.
What?
Yeah.
The communication that you have from the beginning, because communication don't always have to take place in a situationship, right? Because it's the situation, right?
Right.
So it's all about how you align in the beginning.
No, I don't think it starts there. I think it starts with, are you built for this?
Okay.
So right, but some people can think they built for it, right? Like in their mind, but then when they start communicating, like all that is outlined in it,
or when they start getting physical, and then those emotions start kicking in, then they lose their fucking mind. That's why I say it starts with knowing what you're built for. You have to know that you're built to be able to handle this, physically, spiritually, all that shit. So you got to know what you're built for. What was Diana's Joan? Because she said we ignored her or something.
All right, so Diana had a 8-parter.
Not an 8-parter. Come on now, Diana.
So let's get into one of Diana's parts. She kind of was going back and forth with her this week on her 8-parter. But
I'm not going back and forth with y'all on the Facebook page no more because I'm not doing it.
So Diana wrote, let's talk about women lying to themselves and men coming to reality quicker. That was one. And then 2, and I think we kind of covered this throughout the whole conversation tonight, but let's give her the floor. Since feelings and emotions are totally different, why men don't care about their significant other's feelings but want them to remove their emotions.
All right. Can I just ask the Congie, why do y'all think that men don't care about females' emotions? That's the question. Because we never fucking said that. Is that a real thing, Ish?
We don't care about
but again, no. Again, I think it happens. Yes, it happens. Not across the board, not all men. But again, and going back to my statement earlier, I think it's because this is experienced because how the emotions come out. If it's overly emotional or if it's emotional about bullshit or whatever the case may be, that shit's going to get shut down. And y'all don't give a fuck about it. Y'all said it too. If it's about a fucking blue dress, I don't want to hear about no fucking, I said your blue dress was ugly. What the fuck are we 3?
Ish. If I shut down your emotions, does that mean that I don't give a fuck about your emotions?
No, I'm not at all. And I agree. But I'm just saying, I think that's what the perception is for some people. If they're trying to express it, even if it's like something that you might think that it's a fucking 3-year-old is going to express, they're going to feel as if they are being shut down and they're not being heard.
Congratulations.
Right, but that's the line that I'm trying to express is that even if we shut down your emotion, that doesn't mean I didn't give a fuck about the emotion that you had.
I agree.
That just means that I'm handling this situation, and this is some small petty shit that you might think is big. I'm not ignoring your emotion. I'm trying to get to the solution.
Mhm.
Right. The
But
solution is
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what gets lost in translation. It's not that we don't want to hear your emotions. It's like, okay, I heard it. Now, what are we going to do about it?
Right. The
Right.
solution is the key.
Like,
Right.
if the conversation is totally emotional based and there's no solution to it, then it's just complete run on sentence. It's like, all right, what do we do from here then?
Mhm. And I think all women can appreciate the fact that you two are emotionally hefty, right? That you're able to control your emotions and you're able to communicate well and you're able to
No, I'm not
hear
even.
your partner. No, I'm just
I'm
saying,
not.
but I think for
I'm not even going to take. I'm gonna take responsibility. Not in all facets. I'm not the greatest. I'm not always attentive. I'm not always, and hearing everything all the time. I turn the switch off because I'm sometimes it's just whatever the case could be, right?
right,
So
but you just did accountability, so that's great.
I'm
Some
more
men don't.
can't say I'm not
Right.
none of that, right? And it's a work in progress. But more times out of none, I am trying to understand. But when the understanding becomes non-understandable, then it's like, well, what the fuck are we doing here at this point? Like, it's
Right,
like,
but I
what do you want me to do? Like, I hear you. What do you want me to do? Are we going to fix it, or are you going to just keep going on about it? Are we going to keep being emotional about it? Like, we got to come to some sort of something. We
right.
both got to hear each other. You can't be emotional and then want me to coddle you, but in the understanding portion of it, when it comes to you hearing now what I had to address, you totally push me away. You can't tell me to hold you and coddle you and then push me away when I need to be held as well.
That's a fact.
That's where it gets to be a tug of war.
Right.
It's
But it's
because
these good emotional conversations like this that are helpful. There are some men, and what I meant by that too, you two being emotionally hefty, at least if there are some places that you're falling short, you're able to say that and take accountability for it and be like, okay, well, this is what I do, and this is how, I can try to remedy that. The problem is that there are men out here that don't do that. They completely shut down the fact that anytime anything emotional is being said or trying to be expressed, etc., and then the women are not given the opportunity, so they feel like men don't listen to them and don't have their emotional well-being in mind.
Right, but right, Ish, but the point of that is, yes, there are men that are not there yet.
mm-hmm.
But like Nell always says, you have to teach them. They don't fucking know. You gotta teach them. You can't just shut down and be like, "You're not hearing me. I'm not being heard, so I'm gonna just shut up." No, you have to teach them and tell them, what's happening. You have to walk through the process with people so we can get it.
If
I
you,
get it too.
yeah,
Mhm.
and I think each people don't seem to understand that a conversation is between part and like more than one person.
Right.
If you say you want to communicate and you want to talk and you want to converse, that means you want to speak and then also hopefully get spoken back to. And I think people go into this, I'm a communicator, and they think that they can just talk and don't want to listen. Communication is
Right,
two
right,
way.
but that's not always the case now. Sometimes a conversation is going to be one-sided, and sometimes the conversation is going to be just about that person, and you have to have the empathy to take that in as well.
Absolutely. But again, can we have a mature adult conversation where we're both understanding, trying to get understanding? Because let's say you tell me something. Hold up. Let's say you tell me something but let's say you tell me something that you didn't like I did.
Right.
And I don't quite get it.
Right.
I'm not quite understanding where you're coming from because you may not be describing it well.
Right.
I might be like, well, can you tell me a little bit more? What do you mean by that? Whatever. You should be able to explain that to me so I can get it.
Right.
And that's what both parties need to understand, that communication means you're giving, you're receiving, and you're giving more.
Nadine, whenever you need anything, you could come on here and promote, your shit as well. But no, what I was saying in that
Be
is
a $59.99.
look, what I was saying in that is that that's why I say take your time and process the shit. So when you bring it to me, you're able to explain it to me. Sometimes people come to you and they can't tell you what they mean.
Mm-hmm.
No, sit your ass down over there and gather your fucking thoughts. So when you come to me and say, I don't like the way you do this, or I don't like X, Y, and Z, you have other shit to back it up. You can speak fully about it. Like, don't just come over here with the one liner like, I don't like you because of this.
But then, hold up, say, don't you love it when they say, well, you know what I'm talking about? No, the
Right?
fuck I don't. What you talking about? Tell me. I want to know what you're talking about.
It's crazy.
Shout out to the motherfucking Congie, though. We appreciate y'all.
Shout out to the Kanye.
She don't like y'all. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Because they don't speak. The same shit that I just said is what they do. Like
y'all.
I'm about to tell you, I'll get on the Congie. I don't have no problems getting on the Kangie's ass. Listen, this is the shit that they do. They'll be like, I hate that sometimes all y'all talk about is relationship shit. And then when we say, yo, y'all got topics, it be quiet to the motherfucker. So if you want us to talk about some other shit, tell us the other shit you want us to talk about. That's why I said have the backup to what you're saying instead of just saying shit.
But what's the No Stress say tonight? Thank y'all for talking about this shit that need to be talked about.
Right. That's what, and that's the part that I hate. How you mad because we're talking about relationships? That's what life is. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all this shit. It's a relationship when you go to work between you and your coworkers and your boss and X, Y. It's everything is a fucking relationship.
They want y'all to talk about shit.
Your relationship with your friends, your relationships with your kids, everything in life is part of a different kind of relationship. Speak is what I'm saying. I don't get mad at the Congie for speaking, but speak. Go ahead. They say one thing and you be like, what you mean? And they be like, oh no. No, what the fuck do you mean? Expound. Speak.
Those y'all here don't really fucking like y'all. Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad.
Tell them why you mad.
They don't fucking speak. That's why. Everybody got a criticism, but they don't have no solutions, or they can't back the shit up with the facts. I'm a fact-based nigga.
I got a question. One more question.
Does the grass hurt when it gets stepped on? Because nigga, if you
Is the grass feel pain when it's stepped on?
is the grass okay when it's stepped on?
As if
I
grass
can't.
feels pain when you step on it. And if you really look at it and think about it, grass is a living organism, right? And anything living feels pain.
This shit like 5 times already. I got beef with you though. Now I do got beef with you though.
Beef.
I got some beef with you though.
Let me hear.
And a couple people in the Congie that be like, but it ain't about sex. But yes, the fuck it is.
All right, hold up. Tell me what you talking about. What you say? You got what?
When y'all be saying, but it ain't about sex. It ain't always. Yes, the fuck it is. Stop it. Yeah. Yes, the fuck it is. I hate that shit.
How could you dare say that to me? I don't appreciate you telling me that.
You see what he doing?
Now he emotional. You can't handle the truth.
Understand that everything has got sex built in it, but get fuck out of here. All right.
Like y'all ain't fucking get here.
Let's turn it into an OnlyFans sex rave. I don't
crack me up. Do you enjoy sex or no? Like, because I enjoy sex. Sorry.
This world is getting out of control. You're out of control.
I'm always out of control.
Y'all think I'm the monster. I ain't the monster. For viewing privileges purposes only.
Okay. I'm not a nymphomaniac because I love sex.
Now I know that somebody in the Congie said that you nympho. They said that all you know is sex.
What does that mean?
Nothing but sex. All you think about is sex.
What's a nympho?
Motherfucker, I don't know, a sex addict. I don't know. I ain't graduate from school.
Didn't I dispel the fact that I'm not
right? The fact that you're a nympho.
Congie is always going to tell the truth.
Right, but didn't I just dispel the fact like a couple days ago or a week or two ago that said I'm not a sex addict? Like when we go through the definition of said words like nymphomaniac or a sex addict and whatever it may be, I put the shit out there, right?
Gang, you a sex maniac.
like I put the shit out there because I love sex, that don't make me a nympho. I'm not a faggot.
Yes, you are, yo.
like I'm not. I love sex. What's the problem? Like
I said, you were traumatized.
I hate the fact that people act like either you love it or you don't. The choice is yours. But I don't have to hide the fact that I love it. And that don't make me a nympho or a sex addict.
Damn.
Like because is that what you would rather do?
What?
You would rather watch TV to have sex?
I would.
The Congie is speaking, bro. You can't get. They tell you that you can't handle the truth. They tell you the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Yo,
you get emotional. You telling people that they don't know what they dumb.
Once again, I'm not getting emotional. I feel marvelous.
They feel beautiful.
I feel marvelous. Was it me who took accountability and asked y'all, yo, do y'all think I'm a sex addict? Did I not take accountability for this shit?
So they said yes?
No, it was proven.
Yeah, he was not that at all. Yeah, he wasn't that.
Oh shit!
It was proven no. Like, are we grown ups or are we five? Y'all want to talk about? We can talk about. I can talk. I'm smart enough to talk about anything. Y'all want to talk about rocks? We can talk about rocks. I would rather talk about sex. But if y'all want to talk about rocks, we can talk about rocks. What y'all want to do?
This is a Christian channel. We can't do that.
No, it's a Christian.
Well, then I don't belong here. I'm giving my resignation papers right now. Right fucking now. Because everything about me is spiced up.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't belong then. Look, I'm like, I don't belong then.
It's fun for me, man. Y'all have enough fun. That's all. That's how I see it. Have some fun, man. Get you some sex. It's fun.
Narcissist.
I'm a narcissist.
Yeah.
Narcy the third.
Nymphomaniac, Narcy. All the
Nympho-Narcy.
Connotations.
I think it all boils down to
Nympho-Narcy.
3 strikes, you're out. What's the third one going to be? What's the third name we can be called?
All right, this what I want to do. This is what I'm gonna do for Nadine. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Since I keep reminding y'all, I'm never gonna speak about sex again. And watch how much y'all enjoy this show without me talking about sex. Go ahead. We're gonna come on here and we're gonna read the Bible. That's what we're gonna do. Let's do that.
I'm sorry, I can't read the Bible on the show because I'm gonna have sex thoughts. So I'm gonna have to respectfully decline.
Janine, you're never gonna quit. This is Death Row Records over here, man. You're never gonna quit, man.
And it said, fun. The Bible is where she wants to be.
No stress. I'm not doing it anymore. I told y'all I renounced saying the other thing, Ish. Was the other thing that I renounced saying?
Suck my dick?
Suck my dick.
Ish, say it how they told you to say it. Stop playing.
Suck my dick.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. I don't say that anymore, so.
Respect.
Can't say nothing.
Can't say nothing, man. I ain't gonna say nothing, man. I'm gonna just read straight out the Bible to y'all. And we're gonna do it like that, man. Life is bigger than that thing that y'all say I love to talk about or remind y'all all the time. Like
First Ephesians chapter 12, chapter 4, verse 12.
go to work. Let's go to work and just talk about work and X, Y, and Z.
Or I should say First Corinthians.
You quoting over there, good brother?
Yes. Yes. This is Bible talk. You talking my language.
I just said this probably like a week or two ago that I needed the newer version of the Bible, and so I could just be able to just quote like songs off the top of my head. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna get myself more.
This verse actually does fit you though, because First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 2 says, "If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith that I can move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing."
That sounds beautiful. Even the Bible wants you to talk about sex. see,
I didn't say that.
That's what the fuck it says. That's what I be trying to say. Y'all act like the shit that y'all saying is not talking about sex. You just saying it cute. I don't say shit cute. I say it however I want to say it. But I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna preach my Bible shit. And so y'all continue to watch. Make sure y'all continue to support. We're gonna be Good Morning America -B. So we're gonna be Good Morning America, the B side. Yeah, we're gonna keep it nice, cute, and clean for y'all there.
Well, I'm telling y'all right now, I can't do that.
What's up,
I
Tyler?
know. I know I keep it. I know I keep it kind of, but I can't. I cuss too much.
Yeah, we gotta stop cussing. This is what we gonna do.
And no more erotic zone, I guess.
Yeah, no more erotic zone because that's talking about sex. So
right, and I just be talking some nasty shit.
Facts. No more erotic zone. No more cussing. I'm gonna stop saying nigga and
the B word.
I don't say the B word.
I do.
I don't say the B word. I'm gonna stop saying. I'm gonna stop talking about all it. I'm gonna stop doing all of that, and I'm gonna keep it cute and clean, man. I'm gonna keep it cute and clean, man. We're gonna be a nice, clean PG show, man.
Nice.
We're gonna raise the kiddies and pray with them and talk about the blessings of Jesus.
Because we don't want Proverbs chapter 6 verse 32 says poetry lacks sense. He who does it destroys himself. See, this is gonna be beautiful. This is call me Pastor Nell.
Nell is over there reading the shit.
Another one. It's just keep coming. They keep coming. Corinthians 16. Sexual immortality. All right. For every sin a person commits is outside the body, but the sexual immortality person sins against his own body. Sex, not before marriage.
That's what it is. That's what I forgot today. I forgot to come on today and say shout out to all of y'all. Y'all are the companions. Shout out to the companions. I love and support y'all. I think that what y'all doing are great. I love that how y'all move about life without any purpose. Like we could just stand in this room and you could sit over there and be on your phone and scroll. And I'm gonna sit over here and be on my phone and scroll. We're not gonna communicate. We're not gonna touch. Your presence alone is beautiful.
Beautiful. Delicious.
Beautiful. We don't need all of that other stuff.
Eating.
We don't need it.
Fulfilling.
We have to be righteous in our path.
Most definitely.
I just want y'all to know in the Congie, I am not partaking in this fuckery.
What I gotta knock on to?
No, not that. Not that.
Eesh. First off, I gotta take the shirt off first off. And secondly,
yes, you do. That's what I said. I'm not.
Eesh, watch your mouth. Why are you cursing?
Listen, that's what I just said. I can't be a part of it. I love the Lord and I read the Bible, but I'll do that on my time. I can't partake in the show if this is what it's going to be. I'm sorry. I have to respectfully decline.
No, it's not necessary, Nadine. Y'all said we talk about it too much, or I talk about it too much. And Nell said earlier that everything is not that. So.
No, I was saying like it ain't all about the cooch though.
I cannot.
Yes, because there he went from 0 to 100. No, we're not talking about this. Stop using that. It's not about sex.
Because people be in my inbox during the week saying that's all, we are representing is cooch talk and all that. I'm like, no,
Do they know the kind of fucking business that I have? I know they know. Come on.
They got
I might have a sex business. The sex is my shit every single fucking day.
It's now called Censored
Minds.
That's the new name of this show. Good Morning America B / Minds, man.
I am respectfully declining. You guys will not see me on the show next week.
Nigga, just for life. This is definitely fuck you talking about.
Not Censored Minds.
Can I ask a question? Why is sex only necessary with your person? So I can't talk about. Say this one. Now you can't talk about sex with your friends.
Awesome.
Okay.
I swear to God, if any of y'all leave this channel, we gonna hurt y'all. Come in the phone.
They need some blessings. They're not gonna leave. They're gonna come and get these blessings. They're gonna come and get these blessings.
Are we sitting around the offer plate too?
Look, I'm gonna do like this.
Yeah.
You blessing?
Yes.
You like hands?
I am not a part of this. I am not
relax,
a part of
this. This is the part that they don't understand, though. I grew up in church. My grandmom sat in the pulpit. I went to church Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday before. I know what that is.
And you were singing on the choir. You was a part of the usher board.
That's what I'm saying. I did all of that. So I'm gonna do like this. And we gonna move.
So we gonna be. I swear to God, God gonna come visit us. We gotta stop.
Grand shit.
Sorry, God.
That's why I said I'm not partaking in this.
You're not partaking in what, you heathen?
I'm not partaking in none of this shit.
Get over here and get blessed on.
Listen, I'm gonna get my blessings. The Lord knows me, and I talk to Him, and I read my Bible. But I am not this buffoonery.
Why is it buffoonery? That's blasphemy.
Hey, Thursday we gotta have a thing of holy water for her. We gotta wash her up.
Yeah.
See, this is
She dirty. We gonna wash her dirty butt. We gonna wash. See how I curse right there? We gonna wash each dirty. We gonna wash each dirty butt.
I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I can't go a sentence without fucking cussing.
Watch your mouth, lady.
See, that's what I'm saying. So y'all have to let me out of this contract.
Her and Bible.
Nell said this was for life. I don't think it's good.
Extra Bible studies and extra retreats for this lady right here. Extra Bible studies and extra retreats for her. I'm no longer wearing my t-shirts that says anything descript whatever the word is. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna wear all my button-up shirts. And we're gonna do
tie. No, wear ties. Y'all have to wear button-up shirts and ties.
I can't wear ties. I feel like I'm getting choked. I can't wear ties. But I'm gonna wear my button-up shirts, and I'm gonna be Pastor Ezekiel. I'm Pastor Ezekiel.
Can I all right, so I want to be I want to be head of the choir. I wanted to be the choir director, and I also want to be the deacon.
My name is already the prophet, so I'm already halfway there.
I'm the deacon, and you said you're the pastor?
I'm about to change it right now. I didn't eat my edibles yet, Janine. I gotta ask Jesus is they allowed.
It's from the earth.
I gotta ask Jesus if it's allowed for me to eat my edibles.
Chill, you can't eat that, bro. That's like sex. That's something that you'll enjoy.
Oh man, that's demonic.
Like a motherfucker, gang.
I gotta get on my
partaking things that is sinful.
Yeah, I gotta get on my P's and Q's. They would not want this.
No more alcohol, abstaining from sex.
I don't drink alcohol. I already don't drink alcohol, so I'm already there.
can't have sex before marriage. So
I'll be celibate. I'll go on the celibate journey. Who is the boy? I'm Lenny Kravitz.
You Kravitz? 10 years?
10 years. 10 years. I'm on that 10-year joint.
Congratulations. See the Congie hit. Y'all brought this man some help. Y'all got this man to the Lord.
Y'all got me straight. Y'all got me straight. Normally I come on here and I get y'all straight, but y'all got me straight tonight. Y'all got me straight tonight. I appreciate y'all.
Congie did well.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all got me straight. We gonna do this 10 years. I need y'all to pray for me because that's what y'all said y'all do. So I need y'all to pray for me.
And you gotta start taking vacations.
That's not in the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
That's not in the Bible. that's not.
I gave you the earth to roam the earth.
That's not in the Bible, man. I have to work on my Congie that's here. I can't abandon my Congie travel.
Diana struck us with the lightning. What we did?
It's 10 years. It's 10 years. It's up. I got to do my 10 years and forsake all those nasty things. Nasty. Look at this nasty and dirty woman over here. Nasty and dirty. We're going to wipe up good. We're going to wipe up good.
Holy water. Filth. I'm going to go upstairs and be filthier.
Out of here tonight. We definitely... I want to spend a special big shout out to my brother. His 23rd birthday. He made it to see 23. If that may seem like nothing to y'all, but something real big to us here, especially making it out the hood and being able to see a big year like your 23rd birthday. And it's horrendous that we're saying, damn, he made it to see his 23rd birthday. But that's the realities of this world nowadays, that these young men and women are not living life and seeing what we've been able to experience. Life at our big age. So shout out to my little brother Jawan. He turned 23 today. Shout outs to him. And shout outs to anybody else that had a birthday, got one coming up, or even just living life. You're to be appreciated and commended just for doing something that we were set on earth to do, and that's to inhabit it and live until we see our death. So shout outs to them. Jawan, what up, dog? It's crazy because that's like my little son. Like, that's like my little boy. And to see him grow up and get to this age is like, it's amazing feat for me. Right? I feel like I know y'all as parents, real parents, have that sense of accomplishment when y'all see y'all kids doing big things and getting these years older and shit like that. It make you feel good. It's like, damn, I've raised a good kid to make it to this point.
I'm gonna need you to watch your mouth, sir. That word that you just used is not.
Which word? What did I say?
The D word.
Deaf?
No.
Dick?
No.
I don't know.
I'm gonna type it in the chat for you because I can't speak it.
I apologize.
Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth, sir. I want to give my message for this week. Like I said earlier when we started this episode, RIP to one of my old heads. There's not enough old heads, around anymore. That used to be a thing when I was coming up. And your old head was not, always A1 or right, but they did give you something. And they did show you the ways in certain manners. So that's a lost art. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these kids don't have old heads to guide them or tell them certain things, and that is missing. So RIP to one of our old heads. And I want to employ y'all to enjoy your life like we talked about. What was that last episode or whatever, between enjoying your life or planning for the future. But I do want y'all to try to enjoy every day, because people, RIP to my old head, people are dying every day. So don't do your 10 years and look back on that and say, man, I didn't enjoy my life. Like, make sure that you're enjoying your life, because the thing that people is tatted on me think that we always got time. Your time can end at any time.
For sure.
So enjoy yourself. That is my message for the week. It's Pastor Zeke, man. What's up, Aisha? Mr. Mary Clarence, my apologies.
Let's see. I don't know what to say. Okay, without cussing or talking about a talking about a dick or
Watch your mouth.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
We gonna make it to an episode. I don't know how we gonna make it to an episode
I
with that.
mean, yeah. I don't know.
All bad mouths. I don't know how we gonna make it to an episode, man.
I don't. That's why I said next week I won't be present. I'm sorry. I will. How do I say goodbye to what we had? This is my words for the week. The good times that made us laugh outweighed the bad. That's it. That's me. That's my word for the week. How do I say goodbye to what we had?
Come on, make noise,
Can
man.
y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
That's my word for the week. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Love you.
Janine said quit with her. Nell, do you have a message before we go?
yes, I do have a message. Can I actually be truthful tonight, please? I y'all are scaring me. T and Ish, like the thug glasses, is just too much for me. I can't take it. So can we please ditch the thug look, and be a little bit more caring and inviting, please? Thank you.
I'm not doing that.
Other than that, just
Well,
like
T
T said,
probably
rest in
never
peace
gonna do
to somebody who was intricate in our growing up. Shout out to Kelvin. You know, it's hard to see one of your OGs go down. And we know it, the inevitable. We get older, and life seems to slip through our hands. But just as he said before, we got to be masterful at our craft, and our craft is us, making sure that we are being true to ourselves, taking very much better care of our physical health, mental health, spiritual health, and just our overall being is key. We can't just say it; we got to do it. We got to stop with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and we got to just go head first and do it. And what happens typically is either you fail, but you get back up, or either you make it and you have a story to tell yourself of how you accomplished something that you set out for. Again, like he said, and so many others people said, life is so short but precious. And again, you don't want to be laying on your deathbed at some point saying, I should have, could have did this, or I should have did that, or I wish I would have did this. Go out there while you got the opportunity and go do it. No matter what it is, go do it. If it's somebody that you want to be with, and whatever, go fix it. If it's a place you want to go. If it's you thinking about moving and you don't know what the next step is, just go ahead and make it happen. And you could see the good that comes up from that instead of just procrastinating and going and doing. But other than that, as my message has been since March, let love live. Let love live. And that doesn't necessarily mean let love live for someone else, but let love live in yourself. Have the wherewithal to love yourself, to be able to correct yourself, and be able to do the best job that you can possibly do for yourself, where you can then put yourself in the presence of others and be just that much more amazing.
I need to add to that though now. Let love live and pray and hope, like Trust said, and hope. That's what it is, people.
Bless me, Father, please. Bless me, Father. Thank you. We going to hell. I promise you we is.
I said I wasn't partaking in none of this fuckery. I'm sorry.
Really?
The
Nell, what
Lord
did I
is
do
not
now?
the Lord is not done with me yet.
Y'all need to tell people.
Pastor Zeke,
Y'all,
Deacon Masons.
look, y'all need to tell the people. I'm the number one person who always comes in the chat and says, "You know who told me this? Dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus."
With gasoline draws.
Dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, man. My
I
Lord and
can't.
Savior.
Yo, We got some things that's coming up. We got Father's Day coming up next Sunday. You know what I mean? Call your father.
One father.
Huh? There's only one father?
I'm out of this job.
We got Father's Day coming up this Sunday, and then the following Wednesday, we got Juneteenth. So we got some holidays coming up. Whether you are a father, you know a father, celebrate that father, and then also, our independence from slavery is going to follow the following week on June 19th, which is a Wednesday, and that's Juneteenth. So shout outs to everybody out there who takes time to celebrate those things. It's coming up.
I gotta talk to Dear Sweet Baby Jesus. I don't know how he feels about Juneteenth. I gotta get the word.
I think he might be okay with it.
I gotta get the word. I gotta get this approved. You gotta get the paperwork in, Ish. Get the paperwork.
You gotta get the paperwork together.
Get the paperwork.
Okay.
I love it. I love it here. When the next video dropping? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
That's the full?
No, it's not gonna be the full. I hated it here at the beginning of this episode, but y'all put me on the right path. Now, like Nell says, I love it here. We're gonna pray. We're gonna let love live. Hope is the greatest thing that we all can have, because hope always comes through for you in the clutch. As long as you got that hope.
I love your newfound attitude, my brother. I love it.
Stop it.
I already said I'm always the monkey in the bunch. I'm not.
Each almost made me turn to the dumb side. Each almost made me turn to the dumb side. Stop it. You're going to be the one that drops your paper. Stop it. We got to watch these stuff. We got to get each straight.
Oh, before we get up out of here, shout out to Boston. Big Boston in the house. I know we got a Boston lover in the house. Lady B's Boston Celtics are up 2-0 with another ass whooping handed down from the Celtics to the Mavs. What was that score? 105-80?
We're going to need you to watch your mouth. It was not a
105-98. Tatum and Brown went.
It was not
had okay games, but
it was not a butt whooping.
Again went crazy.
It was not a butt whooping. They just beat.
They won.
It was not a butt whooping.
Now they go back to Dallas to see if they can potentially close out the series. We'll see if them Dallas boys can get their act together when they get home.
All right. For next week, could y'all tell me what kind of rocks y'all want us to talk about?
Rocks.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
It's
about
erotic zone next week. I'm done. Good night. Peace. Peace.
She said her segment. She said she can't deal with this.
I told y'all I can't deal. Bye. Meet me on the fucking Poe channel.
Ish, chill. Get your shirts together.
The erotic zone will air.
Back out, Ish.
The erotic zone will air.
No, look, she's so emotional right now.
Yes,
super emotional.
Thanks.
But we gotta understand it. We cannot not understand it. So
I'm trying to embrace her. Like I'm trying to embrace her and bring her in.
Nope.
So these Ish, you said you're
not
done?
necessarily emotional. I'm an artist and I'm passionate about my shit. Tape my shit up, boo tape it, exit out.
All these curse words.
Bring these shirts back because we got the 4 back next week.
All these curse words.
Yeah, because I'm not fucking playing around with the Lord.
The Lord never gave me that message. The Lord did not approve that. That is not in my paperwork.
I can't. I am not playing around.
That is not going to happen.
Meet me on the new freak station.
Coming back.
But
coming people back. The Lord has forgiven. All is well.
You see how I'm bypassing him right now. I'm about to put him on mute. He said we have to mute him. We're going to bypass.
Yeah, he ditching his teachings already.
We're going to bypass Nell's last 2 minutes. We're going to bypass Nell's 2 minutes.
I cannot.
Yeah,
I cannot.
Y'all have a good night. We up out of here, man.
Wait a minute. We have to make sure that we get the right rock.
I won't be here. Y'all gonna be talking and discussing
You
rocks
know
by
what we
y'all
didn't
fucking
too?
so.
We didn't discuss how important astrology is.
We can talk about that.
And I just learned. I can't. They put me on it. I didn't know astrology was for real. I thought it was just nonsense. But I'm saying
you got to get into
astrology
your
could be something to it. I don't really. I don't believe. I'm not there yet, but I'm starting to try to I'm drinking the water a little bit.
Sir, you got to get into your Bible more.
My Bible?
Yeah, it's a part of it. It's a part.
The Bible talks about astrology too?
Yes. You got to get into your Bible more.
All right.
All things run full circle. All things run full circle.
So people in the kanji, right? Because I know y'all spoke about this before. Do y'all believe the characteristics and traits of your sign? Do you think the characteristics of your traits and signs go together? I'm starting to be a believer.
I believe, sir.
They said the craziest signs are, and this is I googled this. They said the 4 craziest signs are Capricorns, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, and Taurus. Those are the 5 wild, craziest signs. Stay away from them type of people.
I'm denouncing myself. I'm denouncing. I'm no longer that. I am strictly a Christian.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Well,
Change the city in Capricorn.
listen.
The Christian.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm a Leo. Believe them.
Believe them. They fucked up crazy.
Believe them.
They said, and I'm reading the 5 amazing signs.
Cancer is gonna be one. We already know. I think Nell making this shit up as he
I'm not
go
making it up.
along.
Google said it. So when Google says it, it means it's real.
Christian.
No, it's not. Google is not the astrology capital of the internet.
You sure ain't. You look. You know how he said. You know how he said. No, get that echo together.
Well, yeah, what is going on with this echo?
My fault.
You know how he said die line. It's Christian.
All right, so here go. Look, East, here go right here. And I can't lie to you, it's right here.
But that's what I just said. Google is not the astrology capital of the
so
internet.
they said the 5 greatest signs: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo.
Oh, we know that this is fucking blasphemy.
So Aries, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Don't fuck with them.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. For sure. I say that. But some of that other shit ain't right.
Nah.
Some of that other shit ain't right. Some of that other shit ain't right.
Rihanna went under the big chop today and cut her hair off. She looks cute. So hopefully y'all ain't crazy.
I didn't say that. Wait, first of all, you not realizing that this nigga T is praying.
Yo, it's time to say goodnight. It's time to say goodnight. Good night, everybody. Congregation.
It's been real.
The First Methodist Church of A&E. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Y'all have a wonderful night. We gotta get about it. He's praying now.
Yeah, he's praying. He been praying for like 5 minutes. The erotic zone is no more. I am no longer a part of the Censored Minds family. Thank y'all for having me. God bless. Good night.
It's been real.
It's been real.